The following program is intended for mature audiences.
What it do, trillions? You should let me do the intro. Can I do trillions?
Fuck, that shit's copyrighted.
We have that because it's ours now.
You
It's
should let me
ours.
do that. You should do 6 inches.
That sounds very gay.
Nigga, you think that shit 6-inch network?
6-inch voices. Okay.
That's an important word that you can't be leaving out.
It's a big difference.
6 inches.
6 inches.
Like the G unit.
That's it. No, nigga. No, nigga. I'm not finna be.
Awesome.
No, nigga.
That's fucking hilarious.
You're now listening to the Truth Be Told podcast from Trillmatic.com. Trillmatic.com.
What it do, Trillions? Episode 140 in this thing.
140.
The Truth Be Told podcast. It's your boy Big UU. We in this thing.
And your boy Riffa.
Got my partner Black Todd in this thing.
What it do, trillions?
That shit was hella low.
I got another name for you too.
Oh, we got a new one?
Invisible Todd.
Off camera time.
Camera Todd.
Yes. Shout out to the YouTubers, YouTube community. I was like, yo, we gotta get back to these videos.
Yeah.
Cause AW commented about my disdain for Denzel Washington and why I think DMX and Belly is better than anything that Denzel Washington has ever done in
How dare he?
in the movie.
I agree with you, AW.
You can go listen to that on episode 139 where I break that down. Yes, we appreciate everybody for joining us for another episode on this cold ass, windy ass day out here in Killeen, Texas.
Where did it come from, bro? Like,
Man,
this snuck up on us.
it is fucking freezing.
It probably came from fucking New York. All the bullshit comes from New York.
It just
I'm
blew
saying?
down here.
Yeah. Just so everybody knows, this video is made possible because I'm recording on the new iPhone. All right.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
This nigga's a fucking. This nigga's an Apple spokesperson.
Welcome to the team.
This nigga's a fucking.
I'm an ambassador for the brand.
Ambassador for
Welcome.
Apple.
Hey, they're paying him under the table.
Nah, man.
Better late than never.
The only reason I even got this fucking phone is because I could not find an iPhone 8 Plus any fucking where. All right, I went to all the Sprint stores.
8 Plus let him down.
It did, man. I really didn't want this phone, but I figured if I'm gonna get the phone, I might as well just boss it up. Go all out.
Y'all have no clue how excited I am about this.
Why, nigga?
Welcome to the team.
Are you getting a cut?
No. Welcome.
Nah, but welcome.
This is a good day.
Nah, fuck that.
You wanna tell the trillion something funny? I was telling you about the my battery health on my, I have the 10. I've had it about a year now, and there's a section under battery health where it'll show your capacity. So relative to when the phone was brand new and a full charge was giving you 100% of battery, it tells you where you are. And mine's showing that I'm at 87%.
That's bullshit.
And he almost threw his new phone.
Bro, okay, let me tell you something. All right, so how long ago was this? Was this last year?
This phone?
No. The battery gate with Apple.
Oh, when they were replacing them for free in those other ones?
They never replaced them for free.
Oh, it's like $30, I think.
Yeah, that's just what I'm saying. They
It's
got
relatively free.
See what I'm saying? Listen, see
Relatively.
see what I'm saying?
Relatively free.
This is shit that Apple do.
Fuck that word.
They got you.
Yeah, it was
they
about
got
a
you
year ago.
believing
It was about a year ago.
$30 is the same as free.
Relatively free.
I don't care how much money you got.
That's like that word just means sugarcoat.
That's what I'm saying. They figured it out. They figured out how to maybe. This is what they did. This is what they did. This is. Let me tell you shit Apple was doing. Okay, Apple was basically so whenever it becomes time for the new phones to come out, everybody's going to go buy a new phone. All right, people made a lot of jokes online. Apple users that their phones started acting glitchy and shit. Started acting a little janky. Everybody thought Apple was sending out some little signal to make you feel like your phone was janky, so you would go out and go buy a new one, right?
Yeah.
But it was just all jokes. Or was it? All right. So some fucking guy, all right, did his homework, all right, and found out that when he got his battery replaced, the performance of his phone increased. Okay. Mm-hmm. So then he did some research and he found out that Apple was throttling the phones, all right, whenever the battery would start to drain. The phone would drain. Okay. Yeah. So basically, and so what happened was people were going to buy new phones. Then Apple was like, okay, listen, look, we should have been more transparent. We fucked up. We should have just told you just needed to buy a new battery. Your phone will run like new again. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's what we'll do. We're going to give you this update that will show you now where your battery is at. And instead of charging you $129 to replace the battery, we're only going to charge you $29. All right. Cause we fucked up. Yeah. All right. Fuck that.
Doing the right thing.
No. They should have gave that shit free. You know how much fucking money Apple made off of people buying new phones?
Yeah.
Billions, nigga.
Yeah. What a B.
They're about to be. They're the first trillionaire. Shout out to trillionaire.
Shout
out to the trillions out there.
They're the first. They're
the first $1 trillion company, right? Worth right
in a while.
Yeah.
Okay. I think there's been others, but it's been a long, long time.
Who?
I'll look it up.
Who? The government? The government, nigga? Like China? Maybe? You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is, I think it's bullshit, that Apple did that. Okay. And here's the thing that's crazy about it, right? He just got his phone a year ago. Yeah. It's a new phone. His battery's already down to 87%. All right. Which to me means that it's running down faster than it was before.
It says they're the first $1 trillion public company.
All right. Boom. There we go. All right. Cause the other one would be,
and they still had to charge $29.
They still had to charge $29. All right,
that's fuckery.
Get the fuck out of here. All right, there's like 10 lawsuits on them right now for this. Class action suits going on right now for this shit.
Someone went and bought a new phone and they didn't have to.
Can you hammer that?
Of course.
So I was like, oh, I'm suing you now because I didn't need to do this shit. You could have just told me.
Yeah, most def.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, I did get a new phone though.
Yeah, he's still filming.
I still got that. What was this?
Still filming new on the new phone.
All right. What's going on?
It's true.
All right. Okay. She's
it's kind of what it is.
All right. Get the fuck out. All right.
You're fired.
No, fuck that. I'm done with Apple. All right, but not necessarily.
You're not done
because it's I'm gonna be real. Done. It's a good this iPhone 10s Max. Yeah, it's a good quality phone.
Yeah, I can see you falling in love with this, and then
I remember be real.
Hey, look. Once I can get you to get these AirPods, then just wait.
No, fuck that. I'm not
just
buying the AirPods for shit. They try to give me a deal on them, and I was like, no.
The losable headset.
I love them.
Well, see, the thing about the I don't feel like I mean, could you really lose that?
No. Yeah.
Come on,
like it's real small, like literally, yeah, like. If you set it down, yeah, I've seen people like leave them and then not forget where they left them.
Those are just careless people.
And then I grab them and then I just wait until it's way past the time that they can still find it. Like we already left where we were at or whatever, and then it's like, where's my headset? Oh no! And it's like, here you go.
Why are you leaving them? Why are you leaving them? Just stick them in your pocket.
You ain't gonna lose them.
Who is losing? What kind of knucklehead is losing these shits? If they lose that, they lose it. They probably lose like shit, like their wallets and shit. All the time.
I can tell you the people I know that have lost them are the people that just lose shit.
It had to be the people that just lose shit.
I'll get you on them eventually. It's just a matter of time, Trillions. It's a matter of time.
Okay, yeah. If you buy me, Christmas is coming up.
And hey, and you know what? If you buy, we coming up just past a year now, which means it's almost time for your boy to upgrade. So hey,
oh, you got that up for the iPhone upgrade shit.
Pretty much.
Fuck them, dog. Fuck them.
Hey, look, I'm excited.
I was forced to this shit. I couldn't find an iPhone 8 Plus any fucking where in this city. I was gonna have to drive an hour away to get an iPhone 8 Plus.
That was not by accident.
I know it's not by accident. They forced me into this shit.
They actually conspired against the company. Apple
they know
did this.
What's best for you.
No,
they know what you needed.
Wait a minute, why you sound like the Illuminati? Why you sounding like Like you a part of like a secret society.
They're
or some
trying
shit.
to help make sure you can put out the best product you want to put out. They're just here to help. That's all. They're just here to help. Welcome to the team.
Spokesman Todd.
Bro, listen, Spokesman Todd.
Look, y'all already called me iTod.
Wait. You definitely iTod.
Yeah.
Definitely iTod.
Yeah.
But here's the thing though. You about to be coming up on a new Samsung, right?
Yeah, well,
Which one you getting?
Next year. I'm getting the Galaxy 10.
You get a 10?
Yeah.
They gonna rape you too. Them shit. The 9 is what? Like $950?
Probably, yeah, some shit like that.
I seen that Sprint, bro. It's almost $1,000.
Yeah.
They're gonna.
is what it is.
They're all gonna rape us, bro.
No matter
I'm letting you know right now.
If you want the
We're all
phone,
getting
you're
raped.
gonna have to pay up. That's like it's what they
Look,
do now.
here's the easiest way to cope with this. When you look at the different like installment plans, like the iPhone Forever Upgrade plan and all those different ones where you can get a new phone every year, if you just come to peace with the fact you're going to pay $50 a month until you die,
Wait a minute.
Then-
Why do I want? Wait, listen to this.
then you
Listen
will be
to
at
this.
peace.
Bro, listen.
You
why-
will be at peace.
Listen, why the fuck would I want to pay $50 a month until I die?
Because you're going to pay.
on top of the
You're going
$80
to
a month
pay.
that I'm paying
You're
for
going to
the,
have to pay. And
I'm
this way
not-
you just know, hey, at least I
Fuck
get a new
that.
phone every
Listen,
year.
The thing is, I think they put the prices so high now because the quality of the camera is getting so much
I'm
better.
gonna tell you right
too,
now.
to where
quality
now-
camera is
I'm gonna
fine.
tell you right now.
Think about it. If you're buying a camera, just a camera, how much are you spending? You spend some hundreds of dollars.
Don't know because
Yeah.
don't buy cameras.
So now you have
So
a phone and
I
a camera.
I feel like what's happening with the
And
cameras and the
internet,
phone
computer.
is starting to like what happened with like the cell phones and the computer, right? Like we have computers, but like, do we really need them shits?
Our
You know what I'm saying?
phone is our computer now.
Right, it's a computer now, right?
You can Bluetooth to print something off your phone,
and they cost more than the computer does.
That's
And
what's
I feel
so
like
fun.
that's
I was
kinda
thinking
what's
about
happening
this
with the
earlier.
cameras.
Because we were talking about like phones dropping and screens cracking and all that. And I was like, if I saw that stand start to lean, everything else in this room's getting disregarded. I got to catch that phone.
Yeah,
Even the computer, because the phone costs more than the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it's crazy. All right.
You would be more happy if. Or he would be happy if you saved that, but in the process you ran into this, knocked yourself and broke the computer.
Yeah,
like,
you can bend this.
and he's like, damn, man. He's like,
The liquid plasma can leak out on the ground. I don't care.
but thanks for saving that phone. Thanks for
Yeah.
it leak all over me.
Right? I can get cancer, but as long as the phone is
As long as that screen is intact.
It's like,
right, man.
but that phone better be all right.
Nah, man. I'm not gonna shout out to Apple.
Shout out Apple.
What else? What we got?
Tim Cook?
No, Tim Crook.
Shout out, Droid.
Tim Crook. All right. So I like to
Oh,
call him.
man.
What we got? What we got on the list of topics, man?
Man, I feel like it's on a little more of a somber note here, but I feel like we got to show some respect to our boy
Yes, we
Stan Lee. We
Yes,
talk
we do.
about his stuff on here a lot,
Right.
so we definitely had to shout him out for a minute, man.
Well, I mean,
Rest in peace.
he's a. I mean, listen. I know he's like important to the comic book world and the comic book nerds, but I mean, we literally call pushes Thanos. Okay, right.
Yeah.
To better understand who he is as a rapper, we had to use a comic book character to show that. You know what I'm saying?
And I
It
wanted
was
the
just
Infinity
recently put out
Gauntlet.
there, and everybody knew. Yeah, because everybody knows after watching that movie, they know who the fuck Thanos is. So
Right. No, man. I mean, listen. It's at some point, in some way, in some fashion, you've been. I don't want to say influenced, but I guess influenced, right?
Yeah.
By Stan Lee.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Everybody.
You figure these comics go way back, way
Some
back,
shit's just like the 50s and shit, man.
hell yeah.
all the way up
characters.
to kids now who have had this this run that they've been on this last 10 years with just the movie universe part
Yeah.
of it, but these characters go way back, man. You figure,
No,
I
they
mean,
do.
and even though he had his issues with DC, I'm a DC head, but even though he had his issues with them, characters that he came up with were knockoff of some of the DCs, but because of him, DC was able to knock off some of his characters as well.
Right.
And, went back and forth. And, I mean, that was just the way it was at that time. Was there like
It's
competition?
McDonald's and Burger King.
Yeah, it's just competition. Right. But without him, we wouldn't have these characters from Marvel. Like, Marvel has some brilliant characters, even the ones that are knockoffs, but at the same time, they have brilliant characters that were knocked off by DC, DC knocked them off. So, without him, we definitely we would have just been stuck with what we got with DC, and probably a lot less because we wouldn't have had, even the knockoffs.
Right.
So we would have just had, whatever characters we have, but who knows if there would have been anyone else who would have stepped up and did what he did, and create what he created, because
I think
he did some shit.
No,
he was brilliant.
He impacted everything. I think that one of the things that I liked about Marvel is especially with X-Men is I always kind of felt like X-Men the X-Men were kind of like they were like people that were like outcasted by society. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. And like he kind of made them all feel like they were they had these abilities and stuff like that, you know what I mean, or whatever. And everybody, I think sometimes, in real life and, people get outcast from society.
Yeah.
But, they probably got abilities too that people just don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not superpowers, but,
right.
It's a talent.
It's a talent
that they could do. So God-given
piece
talent.
Piece of knowledge or something, you know what I'm saying? I think he was I felt like he was kind of drawn from that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I can see
those experiences, you know what I'm saying? I think that's why, I was so drawn to the X-Men, you know what I'm saying? Because I was just like, if I could just be one of these X-Men. But little did we know, we was all X-Men. You know what I'm saying?
We already are X-Men. Right. Everyone is.
One thing is kind of cool, you figure, and as many movies as they've done, and these movies have gotten to be, so big and have so much going on, a lot of cool effects, just really well put together projects. It's so funny because we all still sit there waiting for that cameo in every movie. Like all that stuff going on in the movie, you're sitting there like, we haven't seen him yet. Where is he? Where is he?
What he's gonna do?
Yeah,
that was always a pretty cool thing.
That sucks because
we're gonna get 2 more now. That's it.
Yeah, that's over, man.
Yeah, there was 2 things we waited for. We waited for that cameo, and you always waited for them post-credit scenes.
Well, I think that there's definitely gonna be some way that they
honor him.
Yeah, every movie. Still. I think they're required.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think they can do it.
They have to figure it out. They have to figure out what that's going to be.
I think they can do it, man. They might have a picture of him in someone's house in the movie.
Right.
Just the Easter egg.
Yeah, they can do it.
They could.
Yeah.
They will.
Shouts to Stan Lee, though, man. The man was 95.
Yeah, man.
Lived a long life. He was still out here, too.
Life,
he was out online,
he was doing shit.
He was doing shit. He was on Twitter Live one day, and I was like, "Yo, you really out here, bro? Like,
you out here on live?
Yo, you can't be out here on live at 95 years old, dog." But he was
live at 95,
still engaging with comic book fans. He was still talking he was.
He
was deep passion. It was his passion. Yeah,
he fucking loved it. I mean, that's what he fucking loved.
Right.
And he loved his job. He loved his work, and it shows in his work what he accomplished and what he did. So, rest in peace to the man.
Right. R.I.P. to Stan Lee.
It's a sad day. It is a sad day.
It really is a sad day, man. Yeah.
Because that's a loss.
Yeah. I just don't. Do you think he still had he had to say what was going on with Marvel? Like in the movies, they would bring him in and be like, "What you think?"
I do. I think it's clear just by how they've just won the success and the pace they've been doing these things that he's, relinquished some control, creative control and all that to the teams that he trusts.
Yeah.
But I definitely think he can still walk in a room and be like, I think we should do this instead of this. And they just be like, okay.
They do it like somebody's coming up with this whole fucking story.
I can definitely see
he's
all week. Putting it all together.
All year.
A whole year.
All year, you're right.
Yeah, just taking a notebook and just throwing it over his head.
4 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's like, Thanos can't do that.
He can't do that.
He actually doesn't have that ability.
Yeah, I never wrote that into his
it's impossible for him to do, actually. I want to read.
Go ahead and just throw that in that trash can.
Yeah.
We're not going to do that. Like, damn.
Right.
And everybody else was like, where would Stan? And go ahead and empty out your desk. You're out of here.
Your locker.
Yeah, you're out of here. Oh, and leave
out your locker at the club, Bob. You're fucking done.
Leave the supplies. Those are the offices.
Right. Well, shout out to Stanley.
Yeah.
What else we got on his list, bro?
Man, they are saying that this new Avengers movie Might be 3 hours. Might be a little longer. And all I have to say to that is, I got time.
But are they going to actually allow it to be a full 3
time.
hours in the theater? Possibly.
Yeah.
Just saying, that's what the runtime is going to be 3 hours in the theater.
What?
Okay, let me tell you why this is some bullshit, alright? Because all you fuckers out here that was like, oh, I never seen Lord of the Rings because it's long, it's 3 hours.
I was out there.
Kiss my ass.
We were there. We done that. We did this.
The issue was never that it was 3
nothing.
hours. The issue was that it was trash.
Okay, get the
Oh,
shit.
all right, fired.
Okay, you know what though? I respect people say it's trash.
Hey, cut the camera.
I respect. I respect. No.
Shit's going down. You don't want to see this.
Yo, this fucking
you
guy.
might hear it, but you
have the nerve to say Harry Potter's better than.
I've been waiting all day to let that one fly.
Bro, I just don't understand.
I've been waiting all day to let that fly.
I don't understand.
It's not possible.
It's not.
It not only is possible,
it's not
it's
real.
true.
Bro, you haven't even seen the Lord of the Rings movies. So how do you know it's true?
Because I tried.
So you're saying a wand is better than a staff?
Bro, the wand is nowhere
Yes.
near on the fucking
Get
level
the
of a
Yes.
fucking
outta here.
A staff, nigga.
Yes.
A staff, nigga.
Yes.
Wait.
First of all,
A magic wand
Wizards.
and a wizard staff, nigga.
Dumbledore washed the whole
Bro, get
cast
the
crew,
fuck outta here,
all
bro.
of them by himself.
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
all right? Gandalf would work.
Hey, and that would be
nigga,
the gray.
his name
And that would
is
be the
Dumbledore.
gray.
He's
That would be
dumb.
Gandalf the Gray. Because if you get the white,
Gandalf the White will.
For a look.
Yo, Gandalf the White will fuck Dumbledore up.
No, negative.
Gandalf the Grey will fuck up Dumbledore. Gandalf the White
Look.
will have this nigga Dumbledore wishing he never would have got in this
Look,
shit.
Harry Potter movie's still out here eating. They got another Fantastic Beasts movie coming out in a week or two.
It is.
Black Tie gonna be in there. Okay.
No.
Yes.
Listen.
Black Tie need to
Harry
sit
Potter
down and watch all of the Lord of the Rings,
Bro, I
Y'all
swear.
trying to kill
and
me.
the Hobbits.
Y'all try to kill me.
Yeah, you
You
gotta
watch all the
watch the
Hobbits too. You got to.
Yeah. No, you gotta watch the bro. You cannot see Legolas will fuck up Dumbledore. All right, just Legolas by
you
himself.
showed me-
This nigga's not even. Don't even got magic, nigga.
You showed
He got
me
bow and arrow.
a fight
He'll
scene.
fuck you up.
And
You showed me a
daggers
fight
and shit.
scene,
What?
right? Which film was that from? Which one?
From which one?
You showed me a fight scene.
That was from the first one. Okay,
That's from the first
you
one?
You remember the first Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring?
Yeah.
Okay, you remember when they were?
These all the time.
I've watched them so many times too. But okay, you remember the scene where he's like, they got a cave troll,
Yeah.
and he
then-
fucking bust in, and they had to fight this nigga by themselves.
Yeah, it was just
There was no like, oh, let's wait for
Hobbits against a troll.
that was it, nigga. Like it was this. Either you win or you die, nigga. There was that shit was no. Oh, let's wait till the second scene, or let's see if we can get away. No, nigga, it was you gotta win, nigga.
Yeah.
These niggas is winners, nigga.
Fighting for their life and coming out on top.
These niggas is hobbits, nigga. They fight for their lives and shit.
But they're fucking showing out because it's like, oh, these hobbits got heart.
Yeah.
And they can fight. Fuck it. Like some of Frodo over there getting scared and he gets down and gets like, he has his moments, you know what I'm saying, where he's like, it's like the slow motion, he's about to possibly die, but then one of the other hobbits comes, Samwise comes in there and he fucks shit up. It's like, no!
Yo. You didn't see part 3? You didn't see the Return of the King?
Goodness, no.
Oh my god.
Good
bro.
Lord,
You missed
no.
the epic battle.
Oh my god, that shit was so. Nigga, I'm not even.
Like, what the fuck?
That shit's going. You know what it is? I'm gonna tell you what it is. The age gap, right?
It is.
It's the age gap thing, right?
It gotta be. It has to be.
When Lord of the Rings came out, this was it was man shit.
Yeah.
Harry Potter was child shit. It's what it was. That's what it was. We were into some man shit.
Because he was a little kid, Harry Potter, when it first came out. What's
He
his
was
name?
like 4 years old.
No, I wasn't that
Radcliffe.
young.
He was like
Daniel
4 years
Radcliffe.
old.
He was small as fuck. He was a little.
He was at least 8.
Yeah.
You looking him up. He was 8,
And,
nigga.
and think, our young character is Elijah Wood, and how old was he already when he came out with Lord of the Rings? He was
a
already
grown man.
old. Yeah, he was grown already. They're all grown men. It was men shit. Just,
It was
and just the way they did it, you know, where he'd be smaller, Gandalf would be all huge. You know,
The first
Peter
Harry
Jackson.
Potter book came out in 97.
The first Lord of the Rings came out in like the fucking 40s, nigga.
Yeah.
Original.
Let's be honest, the 40s
We've been
was
out
trash.
here.
The 40s was trash.
We've been out here.
The 40s was trash. Okay.
I'm gonna have to say you're wrong. I'm gonna have to say you're wrong on that note. No.
This nigga said the 40s was trash.
Were you there?
Nigga, the 40s was trash.
It was. Cause think about it, they ain't have what we have. They ain't have the internet.
Niggas didn't have horsepower.
You out here reading?
Man, let's move on. I'm not gonna have y'all out here disrespecting.
About that 3-hour shit, all I gotta say is you better have a strong bladder.
I think they're gonna. It's gonna be good quality. I think it's gonna be a good 3 hour.
Don't drink your soda fast in the theater.
I feel like they did well with the first one. It's just when it was over, it wasn't like, oh, it was too short. It was like, oh, I just need closure.
Right.
So they'll figure it out.
One?
Yeah.
But see, Lord of the Rings was the kings of like having a big epic movie ending off on a note where you like, yo, I gotta see the next one.
Yeah. The way it ended is like, and then it picked up right at the same, right where it left off.
Bro, the Two Towers,
man.
See,
the way that shit starts.
Because it just ended after the
already
fucking
knew what was going to happen, and I was still excited.
Yeah, the Balrog.
Yeah, there you go. I can't remember his name.
Don't even do it, because you don't even know about that shit, bro.
Man, that shit was so dope right there.
Nigga didn't even see
the
intro to
thought we lost Gandalf.
Y'all don't know.
Right. What else we got? What's else?
Man,
we
had
got
a couple more things in movie world. Being the grown men that we all very excited with today's news of a release date for Toy Story 4.
I'm actually pretty excited.
I'm very excited.
Did you see the teaser for it?
No, I did not.
There's a little teaser that came out.
I think everybody should heed UU's public service announcement. Out of respect for the movie, don't bring your children.
Don't bring your children. All right.
Good old Tom Hanks.
Listen, Toy Story is the originators.
They are.
All right. Like people talk about all these other shit.
Oh yeah, right?
Yeah. They were the originals.
They are.
Yeah.
They fucking. You can't, man. Where the fuck is Andy?
Shit. That's right. Yeah, you got and then you got
Andy's a grown man now.
I always want to know what's I'm trying to think of what they're gonna do, and I'm like, how old is this nigga Andy? Andy's my age. Andy's got a wife.
Yeah,
he's got a career.
He's got bills. He's got
a mortgage.
He ain't got time to play with the toys.
He ain't got time to play with these fucking toys.
He has grown man shit. Yeah.
And these toys ain't even new toys. They're like old as shit.
Hey, these toys are in his man cave. They're not in a toy box. They're in a man cave now.
Shit. And at this point, his toys are trash now.
Yeah. The third one traumatized me. So
these toys are fucking. They're his fucking like his prized possessions. They're in like cases up on his fucking shelves and shit.
Right.
They have to climb back up in the shelves because he throws them up so high because they're held to him like these are my shit.
Right. Shout out to the Toy Story still rocking.
June 21st, 2019.
Oh, man, that first one had to come out in the 90s, right? 90,
oh yeah,
97.
Hey, remember how dark it got when the fucking that character the bear with the
we were just talking about that third one.
We were talking about that
traumatizing.
Shit.
Yeah, we got beef with that bear. It's on site with that purple bear.
Yeah, what if he shows up in the fourth one?
Yo,
he comes back. We gotta finish him.
Yeah,
95.
Damn.
Yeah,
bro. That's wild.
They were doing this for a while.
I think I was 10.
Oh,
right. Yeah. So shout out to Pixar. Shout out to Toy Story, man.
What else over 20 years,
bro. Man, we had a quick shout out to Michael B. Jordan. He's one of GQ's Men of the Year.
I feel like that.
Saw that coming.
Yeah, we saw that coming. Yeah.
Eric Killmonger.
He's. What can he do, man? You know what I'm saying?
He's everywhere.
Yeah. I just rewatched Black Panther this past weekend, and
hi auntie.
It's better the second time. You know what I'm saying? Catch everything.
Yeah, that shit. Hell yeah.
I realized a few times. I was upset the first time with it because I was like, wasn't really enough action, and it really isn't enough action. But I appreciated their push on the story and how everything developed. I appreciate that. I appreciated that more the second time watching it than I did the first time. So, shout out to Black Panther. Shout out to
it was a good movie. It was a great movie. Yeah, the way they put it together. Yeah. It was epic.
It's epic.
Man, we also got the Creed 2 soundtrack track listing today.
So can you read some of that's on this track list?
I'll run down them all real quick. We have 15 tracks. As we talked about before, Mike Will made it. He's producing the whole thing.
Of course.
Track 1, Amen, Lil Wayne. Track 2, Power by Bon Iver. Track 3, Weekend Hit, Slim Jimmy and Crime Mob.
Crime Mob.
Crime Mob.
Nook.
I missed the Crime Mob.
If you book
The whole full Crime Mob.
Princess
Oh,
Diamond.
I hope they make
The
a
rest of
fucking
them?
comeback.
Track 4, Killing with Success. You got Schoolboy Q. You got 2 Chainz. Track 5,
21 Savage.
Check,
Not really.
Nas and Rick Ross. Track 6, you have Fate, Young Thug, and Sway Lee.
No.
Track 7, which I'm sure this will be a hit. You have Shea Butter Baby with Ari Lennox and J. Cole.
I already know what that's gonna sound like.
Right? Track 8, this will be a good one. The Mantra with Pharrell and K. Dot. 9, Watching Me, you got Ray Shrimmer and Kodak. I know what that's gonna sound like.
Yeah.
Track 10, you have Fight. You got Gucci, YG, Trouble, Quavo, and Juicy J. 11, you have Running with A$AP Rocky, A$AP Ferg, and Nicki Minaj. 12, Midnight, you have Tessa Thompson and Gunna. Which Tessa Thompson, man, shout out to her.
What's she doing? She rapping?
I don't know. That's crazy though.
She's gonna be talking.
13, you got Bless Me with, I'm sorry if I mispronounced this, Amalu, A-M-A? Amalu, I'm not sure.
I don't know who the hell you're talking
14, you got Ice Cold, Vince Staples, and 15, Love Me Like That with LMA.
Sounds like a pretty it sounds like, listen, it sounds like it's gonna be fire.
I like that
On
you
paper,
said
it's
you know how
fire.
that
On paper it's fire.
Yeah.
I just love that you know how that song's gonna sound with Ari Lennox and J. Cole.
I already know how that shit's gonna sound. Shea Butter
Yup.
Baby.
I can hear it now.
Yeah, I can already hear it too. There's definitely gonna be, like, when the song is done, there's definitely gonna be a couple dreadlocks on the floor.
Yeah, it's funny. It shows certain scenes like where some of those songs are gonna be. But like Crime Mob,
Crime Mob making a comeback on the Creed soundtrack. That's pretty interesting.
That's gonna have everybody hyped.
Because
I can't wait to hear
there's a
that.
lot of women that's coming up right now, but y'all don't really got nothing on Princess and
Diamond.
And Diamond. You know what I'm saying? They would
Yes,
just
it says here
in
in parentheses next to track 3 with Crime Mob, it says round 1. So that's gonna be fire.
round 1.
Round
It's
1.
called round 1.
It's like it has walkout music, round 1, then like final round. So certain songs, it tells you where they're going to be.
Oh, okay.
Oh, on the movie type shit. Okay.
It's gonna be fire. This makes me want to see the movie a little bit more.
Right?
Yeah, that first movie was pretty fire, so I expect
Oh,
this
yeah.
one to be good too.
Oh, yeah.
So,
That was.
yeah. Shouts out to soundtracks. They popping.
And
I'm
it's
really
like-
here for the soundtracks being, curated and produced by, some of the people in the game. I think that's a dope move.
Right.
And just to the movie to come full circle with Drago and all that shit. It's dope.
This is it's
gonna be dope.
It's gonna be a moment.
Yeah.
Moment for the culture. Shouts out to them.
Man, did y'all see this today? Kush and Orange Juice is coming to all streaming platforms. And I, for one, am excited.
For real, it wasn't before.
It wasn't before.
I know it was a mixtape,
Yeah.
but it was all original shit though, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but it wasn't on all the streaming platforms.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
Probably sample clearances. That shit is wild if it took this long to clear all the samples.
I'm just wondering, like, if it ever mattered, if he ever thought, like, or if someone just went in his ear one day and was like, hey, you could pick up a couple million streams if you put this.
Yeah. you
People
do
love
some
this
numbers.
mixtape.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, that's his career. I mean, his career started off with Kush and Orange Juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely.
That was a big one. That was a big one.
That was like a
real big
bomb
one.
on the internet. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's a classic.
Yeah,
Better say it.
definitely.
That was Wiz at his. That was like peak Wiz.
Yeah, I was gonna say his high point, pretty much.
Short hair Wiz. It's funny. When I was looking at the cover, I was like, man, he looks so different.
Bro,
High
he's a
point.
different person now.
It was a
bro.
completely different person back
I'm
then.
gonna be real with you, man. The whole color and the hair shit. I think Wiz kind of kicked that off.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When he
He was
had
doing
that
it first.
blonde streak
little
right
blonde
in the
streak
front
in
of
his
him, when he had the
fro,
small
whatever.
fro,
Yeah.
nobody was doing that.
Nobody was doing that
then
shit.
everyone started doing the streak.
Right.
Yeah.
And then now you got people who died just the top or do the, yeah, but he kicked that off for
Yeah,
sure.
he did kick it off. See, Wiz added to the culture. You know what else? You know what else?
Or was it Cisco?
He kicked off too. There was a whole brief moment where everybody was saying, and they still kind of say it now, where they say whatever gang, whatever. Like
You're
the
right.
whole, it's evolved into the gang,
Gang.
like gang and all this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that shit kind of
Taylor Gang.
Taylor Gang kind of kicked that off.
They kind of did set that off.
Everybody was doing the something life or whatever. Like, but there was Thug Life, right? But then it was when Spitta did Jet Life. It was, people were doing a little something like, that one kind of fell back a little bit. But that gang shit, they still saying that. T.I. say Hustle Gang. It used to be Grand Hustle.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Right. So
he was also one of the first that was really pushing the shit on Twitter like that. Like,
who?
Wiz,
bro. Were you there when
Again,
Kush and Orange Juice was trending that day? Mm-hmm. On Twitter,
and no one really he started hashtagging. Was it him that started hashtagging?
He's the one that started doing like the hashtag and it blew the fuck up and making shit go viral.
Wow.
He started that shit,
himself.
Bro. Yeah, because before that, I remember people you were using hashtags and they were using it for like just dumb shit like hashtag eating some eggs.
Yeah,
doing dumb shit like that, right?
He got something
And
trending.
I remember the night before it was like fresh. It was new. People hadn't utilized the internet
that way
for music and rap before it like he did. And I think like the day before, like he put like hashtag Kush and Orange Juice like on a picture and just posted a picture of him with the hashtag on a paper.
Yeah.
So that people started using the hashtag. His fans got it to start the trend. Yeah. Then other people started using the hashtag saying, what the hell is Kush and Orange Juice? Or they just started using for bullshit like, oh, yo, I know what I'm eating. I know what I'm having next morning. Kush and Orange Juice. And they were using it because they thought it was just like a regular hashtag that people were saying. They didn't even know that had anything to do with his album.
Yeah.
All of this shit was just building, bro. It was just building until that bitch was like #1 trending. Everybody was talking about it, whether or not they knew about whatever the fuck they were talking about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, he drops a mixtape, sets the fucking internet on fire, bro. It was like a fucking
about it already.
bomb, nigga.
Yeah, I remember when it came out, but I didn't realize he did that shit like that.
Yeah, he did. And after that, everybody started doing it. They started naming their albums, the hashtags, and it was like, yo, use this hashtag. That became like a
thing to do.
A normal thing after. Mm-hmm. Before that, I don't know anybody that was doing that.
No, it was definitely.
I've been on Twitter for a long time. I don't remember anybody doing
using it before that.
But yeah, so Wiz gotta get his respect. And he's the first rapper to reach 1 billion views on YouTube.
Because remember, his day-to-day series was big.
Yeah.
That and they made little videos for all those songs that he put out on mixtapes. So.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, Wiz
out here, man.
Wiz is popping. I don't think people give him enough credit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't really get enough credit.
There's some people, I don't think they don't really know of mixtape Wiz. So like, you remember like, even when the later ones like Cabin Fever and all those had some hits.
No, they had some hits, but I definitely like the Flights.
Yeah.
I even go as far as back as Prince of the City too.
Okay.
When he was like kind of a more harder, Wiz. You know what I'm saying? It was slightly a little more hungry. Yeah, he was more gangster, but he was more hungry, but he was a little more gangster. He sounded more like a street rapper a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he wasn't dressing like he dressed now. That was back when he had the hoodies and and you know, he had this one shirt I wanted it so bad. Yeah. It had like the Pittsburgh Pirates logo, kind of, but it says Somali Pirates, and I thought that shit was so cold. I was like, I gotta have this.
Yo, Somali Pirates, fuck, that shit was a while ago. No, but like I think when he linked up with Currency and he did the How Fly mixtape. That's one of my favorite mixtapes. And of that internet era or whatever, that's a classic. You know what I'm saying?
That's mixtape.
That kind of elevated both the careers. Yeah.
If they would have stuck together a lot more, they could have did some great music. But
here's the thing. So they dropped some songs like maybe like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Right. And they were like upgrades to those songs from there. So you remember like on How Fly there was Car Service.
Yeah.
They got a song called like Uber or whatever.
Something that
which is it's very similar, but it's just it's like a new fresh like
version of it.
Yeah. It was pretty dope.
Okay.
Yeah. Shouts out to Wiz.
Fuck yeah.
What else we got on this list, man?
A couple things on some albums. We got Offset, you know, his project's on the way. Cardi said it's deep and that she cried listening to it. Oh, so I wanted to ask, do you all believe her?
No. I would just go ahead and say this.
She
don't.
Cried.
Yes.
Cried.
The only thing I could think of, I'm thinking, okay, maybe he has a song about the kid.
Right. That's the only thing I can think of too.
I don't see this man putting out a deep album. And quite frankly, I don't want him to put out a deep album.
Plus, she's also emotionally connected to him and the child.
In a way that
so
none of
hearing
us
him sing about the kid would probably make her cry.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But it ain't gonna make me cry, nigga.
Nah.
Look, we told you how we feel. I think the Takeoff was going in the right direction. Offset, don't give me this.
What if, like, if Offset goes like,
I'm gonna be so
like
disappointed
pop with it, I'm gonna be really upset, bro.
if he goes pop with. Oh, man.
That'd be horrible.
Yeah,
That would be really horrible if he does.
We'll see, bro. We'll see.
I'm looking for like Young Dolph features and shit, and 21 Savage features and shit.
Yes,
I'm not looking for
Travis Scott feature.
I'm not looking for a Bruno Mars
Yeah.
feature.
Not at all.
Nothing against Bruno Mars and his talent, but I'm
not looking for another Madonna feature. Like
What if Offset
Quavo
gives us some
did.
Marvin's Room?
Nick, no.
You would be so upset.
Nigga, I would turn that shit off.
Upset. I don't want that.
I would throw this new phone, bro. This iPhone X. I'll throw it like I would throw a CD.
Hey, and spokesman Todd will dive and catch it and save it
Hey, look.
Fucking football player.
Hey, look. I'm protecting that phone. Okay.
Yeah.
at all costs.
Apple Care Todd gonna make sure that phone's
Yo,
okay.
Apple Care Todd.
I'll make sure that phone's okay.
Oh shit!
It's Apple Care. I'm just calling Apple Care.
You might as well.
All right, Apple Care.
Meek Mill said we're getting some by the end of the month. I'm looking forward to that. That should be dope.
I think that's gonna be dope, man. I
Yeah.
think Meek Mill is gonna drop some heat.
The
what I'm
Meek
saying?
the Meek rebrand is done well.
Yeah.
I feel like he's
in a good place, man.
Yeah.
he's in a good place. Everyone in the game is, liking him, respecting what he's doing right
He can
now.
only be his worst enemy
And
right
listen,
now.
everyone
His
in the
own worst
game-
enemy. If he fucks himself over, his own way he'll lose it. Right
He
now,
can't fuck
just-
it up now.
Yeah. Well,
He could.
he definitely.
I don't think he can. I think he'd have to really
Wait,
fuck it up.
wait. He said,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
he
He has to
said
really fuck it up.
everyone in the game
They gave him
is
a
fucking
chance.
with him, aka Drake is fucking
No,
with him.
see, I didn't mean it
He's
like that.
fucking with him. That's it.
No, I
I
meant the police reform rebrand. When everybody's, he's doing a positive thing. Like
Right.
nobody's really fucking with him because, like, hey, we feel like you're doing a good thing.
Right.
OVO
But
Todd has the info.
You're right though.
He
They
knows
they
he's
have
on the
made up.
inside.
So look for that feature. It's coming. And when the two of them do songs together, they're normally pretty good songs. So
He has the insider. It's his brother, so he probably already
y'all
knows.
killing me with this.
He probably already
Oh,
knows what
Lord
happened.
have
He
mercy.
probably hit him up. He's like, "Hey, bro, what do you think? I'm going to work with Meek." He's
I'm
like,
down with a Rico part 2.
Oh,
hell yeah,
Look,
that'd be good.
that
That'd
was,
be
you know
good.
what? That was, I think, was one of the most unfortunate things about that beef.
Right. It's
Rico
them
got lost and all that, and that was a good
And all
song.
that. It was.
It was.
That beat was great. But anyway,
Yeah, it was.
Vince Staples said he got more projects ready to go, which we predicted last week or week before.
We knew it was just going to be like a
we
little.
knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Hip hop's favorite athlete, President LeBron James. If you saw his tweet exchange with Rick Ross,
I did not see this tweet exchange.
really,
Yeah.
So he tweeted at Ross, and I'll find the exact tweet for you that he's ready for some new stuff and all that. Rose replies with, "They're in the final stages of Port of Miami too."
Right. Which I'm actually interested in hearing.
Absolutely,
That. Yeah.
Yeah.
absolutely.
I mean, his last shit was dope.
Are they going to push it to the limit? That's what I want to know.
they probably are.
Ross has evolved a lot as an artist too since Port of Miami. So
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how this project turns out.
He's always been
always
pretty
progressed.
solid though from the beginning.
Yeah, and he's
Consistent
always,
growth.
consistently. And I think he's always like made, if any adjustment, because he's basically, when I hear Rose, when I hear Ross, he's, it's like, I know what I'm going to get, but he tends to just like tweak it every time more, like to where it's better than the last.
It's
one.
always
That
just
sounds
kind of
like it's
elevated, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, I felt like his last one went unnoticed for the large part. I liked it. There's some. He's always been like a guy that picks like good beats.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
He doesn't fail you in that department.
no, he never fails.
No,
He never
he
fails.
does
You're gonna find like if you listen to the album, you're gonna hear some beats and you'll be like,
Oh yeah.
where
Did you find this?
Damn son, where'd you find this?
Yeah, you're like, who made this?
Yeah.
Can you leave the tag so I can find him?
right. So I mean, I'm expecting it to be quality. I just feel like his last album didn't really get as much play, and maybe it's because Ross is kind of at the end of his run. But I do feel like Port of Miami 2 is going to be like a kind of a quick resurge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then he may
He'll go from there.
He'll probably
Make
at that
his
point
last
we'll know
run.
what. Yeah, he'll probably make a couple, maybe another run or two right at the end there, and then
It's the home stretch.
Yeah, he's kind of in the home stretch.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
I can
saying.
see that.
That's hard to do, bro. To like make quality shit and just keep going and
And
going
stay
and going.
with it.
It's hard to do, bro.
Oh yeah.
And raise the quality too. Come on, man.
I found the tweet. LeBron has said at Rick Ross. He said, "Talk to me, bro. I need some of that slick talk you be on. I know you're working on that project. #Rose." and Ross had put the tweet on his Instagram, and then in the comment said, "Salute King James, Big Boy Rap back, Port of Miami 2 in final stages of completing, can't rush classics." And then had, Untouchable, Maybach, and Epic Records and all that. So, there we go with that.
Port of Miami 2.
Shout out to Rick Ross.
Right, shout out. What else we got, man?
Man, this is something we kind of touched on before. X has an album coming out on the 7th, posthumous album, and Lil Peep has a project coming too. And I know I kind of mentioned before, I don't know what episode it was, I'm not the biggest fan of all kinds of music getting released after people die.
Right.
Postmortem.
But I don't know, and they said that this isn't going to be X's last one either. And I just feel like, I guess for me, I question if people are doing this for the right reasons. I feel like he wasn't around long enough that they have all this music that, needed to be put out. I feel like some of this stuff,
it's going to be unfinished.
I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say, but I just don't agree with just releasing everything like that. I know that can just be a personal thing, but
I think some of it too is for the family. You know what I'm saying?
That was my thought.
Financially,
that was my thought. That I can kind of get it from there, but
right. I know that there's some of that.
A lot of it goes with that because it's like at that point he was the moneymaker,
right,
for the family. He was trying taking care of them, whatever, and then it was taken,
right.
Gone. And now it's like, what are we going to do? And if they have that, they're looking, they have the rights to it, then they're looking to, possibly put it out little by little, and it's smart if they're going to hold it. If he has just so much, put little by little out so you can kind of stretch it out. If that's how they're doing it. At the same time, a lot of times the music gets lost and it doesn't even end up in the family's hands.
Exactly. And that's a concern of mine.
I think that with that I think that's happened in the past, but I think that the way the industry is set up now, and that with people like X, most times before you had artists that would sign deals they were signed to a major label, sign over everything to them, right? Their life pretty much, you know what I'm saying? But now you have these artists, and they don't even sign with labels; they do partnerships. So I don't think anybody's gonna. I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm not saying people can't get dicked around, but I believe that the opportunity to dick somebody around is way slimmer than it was 15, 20 years ago. So I do believe that there's probably things that they were probably in place where he kept majority control over everything that he was doing. Because just think about the music that he was. If you heard his albums. That's not some shit that labels, with his type of style and his type of talent, labels don't want him doing shit like that. No. They would have taken his talent and they would have turned him into I don't know, probably another fucking Bruno Mars or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some shit.
Right? Because he has the talent to do all these different things. But the shit that he was putting out, you could tell that was him putting that out. You know what I'm saying? He was in control of that. So I do believe that there's probably some sort of control that's maintained by his estate or his family or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
We can hope so.
I would hope so, because when I was saying, looking at how long he'd been out in the game, when you look at someone like Pac, for example, that was around for all this time, and we have this, and this, and people feel like there's all these gaps to fill in with these stories and they'd be told about him and all this different music. Especially with the way a lot of X's music sounds, some of the stuff, what my thought is always, would they have wanted this to get put out?
That would he have wanted it?
Cause there's sometimes you think it wasn't put out cause they didn't want it to get put out. Or of course there's some that, hey, they just weren't done.
Right.
But there's some shit that it's no, it wasn't out cause they didn't want it to be. And then with some of some of his stuff seems really personal, emotional type stuff.
Yeah.
I just wonder, did he want you to hear all of this? So I guess my biggest concern is it for the right thing? Is
it for the right reasons?
Yeah. I've always been weird about that. So
I feel that.
Even, looking at, even with bigger artists, we look at, OVO Camp, they wanted the one with MJ to be a single twice and it just didn't work.
Right.
I'm even weird about that song. I'm I see what you did here. I see what you were going for by doing this.
It didn't work the second time they tried it?
even once everything kind of chilled down, like, oh, this is going to be the next single. But that's also the other thing in the streaming age. What the single is don't really matter.
Right.
Like, people are going to play what they want to hear.
That's kind of crazy because now that I think about it, they were talking about making that the single.
Yeah, and then
the other song took
And My
over.
Feelings blew up.
Right, and it was like, what's wrong with this?
Months later, they're like, oh, they announced, hey, this is going to be a single, but it's like, nowadays in the streaming age and social media age, I feel like radio, whether it's normal or satellite, it's almost playing a reactionary role to what's we're going to start playing because y'all keep.
Y'all
it's not the other way around. We're like, we pump it and then you like, oh, okay.
Right.
So
that's true.
So that song didn't work out for Drake, is what you're saying?
Not as a single, no.
Not the way he envisioned it.
I can guarantee it did not go the way they wanted it to go. They thought, oh, we got him. We got the MJ sample.
Wheelchair
This
Jimmy.
is going to blow.
Right.
And
I thought they thought it was going to blow too. But
I can see the thinking
it's not
behind
a bad
it.
song. It's not a bad song.
Not at all.
It's not
Nah.
fire, but
it's what I would expect it to be, and I can see where their mind was when they did it.
right.
It just didn't work like that.
That was a waste. They probably
Not
spent
that-
they probably spent a lot. They probably spent the grip on them vocals.
Bro, are you
They
kidding
probably
me?
spent the grip
Are
on
you
the
kidding me?
vocals. All right.
yeah.
They probably gave it.
Paris
they probably
Jackson
gave
and Blanket
Right.
got driving rates for the next 30 years off that
They
track.
probably gave up like 85% of the publishing on that shit too.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Just to be like, just for everybody to be like, nah, that ain't it, bro.
He's having to probably perform at their birthday party and all kinds of shit for those vocals. And it didn't go like that, but
Didn't work out the way he wanted.
Run, I'm upset back again.
Because he's upset.
right.
He's like, I'm upset. It's like,
can you imagine? I bet when they walked in, they were like, hey, Drake, man, the numbers came in. My Feelings is popping. And he's like, oh, well, what about, it don't matter to me. They're like, oh, it had.
Well, it doesn't matter.
He's like, I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter.
We spent all that money and it's done how much?
Right.
And they're like, why am I feeling like, oh, this dude's dancing? And he's like, fuck it, give him a bag. Let's roll with this.
Yeah, they really like this Kiki part.
Think about that. Because remember all the rumors, oh, he gave Shiggy $250,000. He gave Shiggy $250,000. If he had known up front, hey, I could just spend $250,000 and get my hit instead of
That's true.
Pay $2 billion for
Right.
Michael Jackson.
And we're paying for these fucking these Michael Jackson vocals for the next 4 albums.
I had to sell my masters to take care so I could get these Michael Jackson vocals.
He'd have been better off just making a song where he sounded like Michael Jackson.
Oh no. You'd have tore his ass up. Don't
I'd
fall
have
fall for that, Drake.
I think
Don't fall for that.
everybody would have. Everybody would
I would have
have
torn his ass up because he doesn't have that much vocal range. But if he did, I'd be like, yeah, go for it. Cause your boy Childish Gambino did on Sober.
Well,
Sounded just
I'm
like
okay
Michael
with that.
Jackson, bro.
Sounded like Michael
although-
Jackson. He sounded like Prince on the other song.
Right.
I mean,
See, it depends who it is. Because although I'm a big fan of this person, I was getting real mad at the weekend. You remember that little period of time when that dude swore he was Michael Jackson?
Yeah,
I'm like, bro,
yeah.
You know what else
stop.
went through that too? Neo.
He sure
Yeah.
did.
Yeah,
He
Neo went
sure
through that
did.
little era too. Where he was
I wasn't here for it, man. When the Weeknd thought he was MJ, and I'm like, look,
Yeah.
that's
no one is.
that
Nobody
ain't
is.
it.
Just
That ain't
stop.
it. Just exactly. No one can win that battle.
Yeah.
Speaking of though, shout out to that one dude. I don't know his name. He popped up like a week or so ago online. The dude dancing his ass off. Dude got skills.
Yeah, he popped up for around like October. 'Cause
Yeah.
he had the costume or whatever.
He got skills, man. Shout out to him. I'll find his Twitter name. We'll put it in the notes or something.
No,
I
we're
don't
not
know.
putting him in the notes. You
Fuck
got to pay
that.
his G.
He ain't paying shit.
You got to pay his G.
This is good as it's gonna get.
I'm gonna charge you like they charge Drake for that Michael Jackson vocals.
Yeah.
I'll tweet it out once we make
I was
once,
saying the shout
once
out
we
for-
make that Black Todd account. I'll
Hey.
tweet it out.
We got shout out Todd over here. You know what I mean?
Yo, we gotta get the Black Tide. Listen, if y'all want Black Tide to get a
I'm telling
Twitter,
you, yeah.
let them. Listen, you should make a Twitter anyways. All right,
We'll do it
should.
at Black Tide. Hopefully that's available.
Now somebody locking that shit in.
Right.
You'll
Don't
get
that's
over
what
there,
y'all lock
you-
this shit in. We
I wish they'd see that face.
We gonna fucking
I
sue
wish
you,
y'all
niggas.
saw that
We'll
face.
sue you.
All right, what else we got on the list, man?
Metro Boomin released his album, not a re-release, but he did it
Yeah.
with the instrumentals.
I seen that. Yeah.
What
Good.
do y'all think about that? I feel like it makes sense for a producer.
I fucks with instrumental CDs because I like, freestyle on them, but still, or write something.
Does he want niggas to freestyle in the club?
Oh God, not in the club.
Not in the club. Not in the club.
Please,
No.
not in the club.
Although I've done that back in the day. Yeah.
I think I've done it once or twice too.
You just get up in a cipher
Right.
with some people. You end up just
It's just
you're
like,
at a club and you end up freestyling in a cipher.
like,
It just happens.
what the fuck?
You just meet up with one of your
that
homeboys you
doing,
ain't fuck with mom, and you're like,
Right.
man, you be rapping too.
You're drunk and high.
Yeah,
You're drunk and
it's
high.
like-
It's just like, man.
Hey, let's spit some bars on this one.
Yo, you got them bars? Yeah, no, that shit trash.
It happens.
It's very trash. It's because there's like women twerking,
Yeah.
right?
There's
We're over here trying
there's
to
other shit happening that is
way more
way
important.
important. And you're there for you paid to go into the club, or maybe you didn't pay, but you're at the club and you're over there freestyling.
There's like a girl that just took her
ride
drawers off and she's swinging around on her fingers, right? And we're over here like, I cut you and put you in the body bag, lollygag. It's like, yo, what the
That's
fuck?
like, what are you
What
doing?
the fuck are we doing? Yeah, nah.
I think we've all had
I think I
those
did it
moments.
maybe like once, twice, and I was like, yo,
I
this shit's
thought
too
that.
loud,
What am I
bro.
doing?
I
Yeah, I was
can't,
like,
I can't hear what you saying.
I can't even hear myself think these bars.
I'm trying to think of bars, but Lil Jon is screaming right now.
What? Huh? Okay, whatever.
Okay.
So I just did a Twitter search for Black Tide. Ed Black Tide is a real person.
It is.
Some dude from Brooklyn.
See,
know it.
fucking
I
New
know
York.
He hadn't tweeted shit since 2016, and his
shit.
last tweet was about the life of Pablo. Apparently, he's a chef.
Yo, that's actually him.
That's it. He's acting like he ain't rap on this whole time.
That's his Twitter account. If you go down like 5 tweets, it's like Drake is the best rapper of all time. All
Bruh,
time.
what is going on?
Yeah.
There's also
Drake's my
there's
brother.
also an at OVO Tide.
God damn,
For real?
that's him too. He's got burner. You've already made all the burner
You already
accounts.
got these. You
Bro,
got these.
you got... Bro, if there's an iTide, bro, I'm fucking walking out this house.
Okay,
That's
all
a lick.
What's the next one I'm gonna search real quick?
iTide.
If there's an iTide on there, dog, we have to... I'm pretty sure there's an iTide.
There's an iTide.
I know there's an iTide.
There has to be an iTide.
I know there has to be
on
an iTide, dog.
Bro, he's been a member since 2011 and hasn't have a single tweet.
That's you. You locked down that shit. You
God
locked down
damn
the
it.
account.
So OVO Tide, Black Tide, and iTide. This is ridiculous.
there. There will be none for you.
We'll find
We'll
out.
have
We'll
to find out.
Yeah, we'll find
Yeah,
out.
we'll get it one. You'll have to spell it weird or some shit.
We'll have to do like
Spell it
Black
different.
Tide TBT.
You gotta put some numbers involved with it.
God damn it, they got Hollywood Tide too.
Damn, they got Hollywood Tide.
Not a single tweet either since 2014. This is pissing me off. And we gonna call Twitter.
Hey, what is it? Invisible Tide, or how'd you say? You said
Man.
off camera tide.
Off-camera tide?
Off camera tide. Do off camera tide.
God damn it, they got Rock and Roll Tide too.
shit. Do off camera
Yo,
tide.
this shit, I don't know what language this is. This might be
Nah, off camera
Korean.
Tide is definitely open.
Off camera tide gotta
All
be
right,
open.
last
Off camera
one.
Tide
I'm gonna
is
keep.
definitely
That's
open.
gotta be open because who the fuck would thought that off camera tide?
Yeah,
That's yours.
that's
you.
definitely open. I know it's open.
It's open.
I knew it was open. Look, he's upset too. Like he's like,
He's like, I don't want to be off camera tide.
No,
Camera
one
Tide
of the
sucks.
Trillion's about to do it. Don't do us like that.
The reason I said that you should get down because it's what you are. You're off camera.
yeah, off camera.
Makes
man.
sense.
Oh man,
Makes sense. What else we got, bro?
man, you want to touch on your boy J. Cole? He been on a feature run lately. We just listened to Off These with JID.
Yeah, which is pretty fire.
That's
Fire
really
track?
That beat,
Fire
all
track?
of it, yeah.
I was saying JID kind of sounds like a mix between Kendrick Lamar and Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
He doesn't always sound like that. Well, I guess he kind of does always sound like that.
No,
Now
he
that I think
does
about
sound-
it, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? He kind of has that.
It's
vibe.
just the way he spit on this track, that particular track. He
Well, I'm thinking about like his
Kendrick Lamar-ish.
it's definitely
it had that
it's kinda
Kendrick
got that
vibe.
vibe in there.
The way he did it, switching it up and all that shit.
No, he's a dope artist though, man. He's
yeah.
dope. I think he's gonna go a long way.
Oh, I think so too. Yeah.
But no, J. Cole has had a feature run. Okay, he was on the song with Moneybagg Yo. He was on
Rhapsody.
He's on a couple. I think he's on a couple other songs too. If I'm not mistaken. I gotta look. But I will say that he's executive producing Swiss Beats' album. I gotta say though, man, I don't know if his feature run is on the same level as Kendrick's. You know what I'm saying? Because Kendrick's feature run is they're
deadly.
They're like hard hitters.
Yeah.
And just think about his feature. He did Rich the Kid song. All right. The what's that song?
New Freezer.
All right. Kendrick, that song. First of all, that song was rocking for a minute. All right, and Kendrick kind of snapped on it too. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick did the purple perfect pint. Perfect pint.
Yeah.
All right, that was running for a minute. The one he did with Travis Scott, the Butterfly Effect. Mm-hmm. He had a pretty strong feature run. Yeah, I know a lot of people are talking about J. Cole's feature run right now, but I don't think it matches up. I don't think it matches up to Kendrick's.
I feel like Kendrick's had a solid feature run like his whole career.
Whole career?
Like, I feel like he just doesn't do bad features.
Talking Kendrick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not always good. I just feel like whenever I feel like he's one of those artists that when you're like, oh, I got a Kendrick feature, it's like, okay, well, it's going to be good.
Yeah, he's one of them artists that's just all around where it's like, his album's going to be hitting and his features are going to be hitting.
Because I feel like he won't just jump on anything.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he'll jump on anything either, but I do like when he jumps on the ignorant shit or like the
shit that
more trap pop.
Shit that when he's not on his woke vibes, he's like,
right.
Let me get a little ratchet for a second.
I like Ratchet Kendrick because, and I think that it's good when you do that. I don't feel like J. Cole is his Ratchet J. Cole would translate as well as Ratchet.
I feel like with these last couple, that's what it's been too. Because in the interview, Moneybagg Yo was like, "Oh, I got Trap J. Cole." I was like, "Trap J. Cole."
Yeah, which it wasn't a bad feature, but it wasn't like I feel like Kendrick would have probably like did some extra shit with it. Like he would have took it to a different level. I just you
know what? Although like on this,
nothing against Cole though.
Yeah, nothing against Cole at all. We big fans of him, and even on this JID song we're just listening to, or Jid, I don't know which one it is. I'm sorry. I thought it was JID for the longest time till Cole said Jid in the song. I was like, oh,
that's what I'm saying.
I've been fucking up.
But even JID himself said
he has the
JID.
periods in it though, which is why I didn't know.
I don't understand that.
Well, JID said JID, so it's both probably.
He did good on a feature like that, but I feel like his type of feature when he does something like on the song with Boz, I feel like that's more fitting for J. Cole.
Yeah,
that is more fitting for J. Cole.
That's more his repertoire.
I mean, damn, y'all gave him the damn song like it was his.
They did give him the song like it was his. For real. When if you listen to the radio, they only play his verse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for real.
That is so disrespectful.
I don't even know if they play the radio, but I'm just worst. That's how they were doing them online. I was like, dog, y'all get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Talking about, yo, J. Cole's feature was fire. It's like, yo, nigga, Boz has got an album coming out, nigga. This is his lead single. What the fuck are you doing?
Exactly. So this is his song, not J. Cole.
Shouts out to Dreamville though, man. I like Dreamville, man.
Fuck yeah.
I fuck with Cole. I kind of feel like Cole is on his last run. I feel like I feel like he's.
This is it.
No, I feel like it's coming up. Like I can feel him like saying, "You like, all right, like I'm getting near the end." You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. I can see him doing like we're gonna get that last surge,
right?
And then it'll be the occasional feature,
no,
right?
Hey, and I was about to say he's gonna be the next Busta Rhymes.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
You think J. Cole is gonna be
Busta Rhymes he comes on your feature and he fucking destroys it, and you're like, then the album comes, you're just like, God, it's not as good as the feature, but it's still good.
I think he's gonna be that next, like, someone will sit down and go, oh, I'm letting Cole do my album. People be like, oh, okay. That's the.
I can see that. Then
that's the next. That's the old head move.
That is. I can see him.
I'm gonna come out and do the occasional features. I'm gonna do people's albums for him.
Yeah, because I'm just trying to figure out like what like he's. I know he's not gonna be rapping at 45.
Nah,
I just don't see J. Cole doing it.
And I don't think he wants to.
I think he's gonna be more behind the scene, or at least just putting other people on and just.
If you told me he was a music teacher, I'd believe you.
Because of his hair?
No, because I felt he would enjoy something like that.
He looks like he's got music teacher hair.
If you told me like, hey, J. Cole's still in here, with the messy dreads and
right.
and in the sweatpants teaching these
he's wearing glasses,
teaching these kids how to be engineers and shit. I believe you.
Yeah.
And I don't mean old. I mean in like 7 years, like when he's still young.
Shit. Like how David Banner became.
Yeah, because I just
He's got the
can
gray
see
beard.
him.
He's like teaching everybody. And shit.
I can
And
see
it's like,
him
nigga,
like
you make
stepping
real
away.
girls get down on the floor. I ain't forgetting, nigga.
No.
Yeah,
You made like a pimp.
Like
Let's not be- let's not
For
forget
real,
that.
straight
You know what I'm
up.
saying? Like if you see David Banner now, dog, this nigga looks like a fucking professor, dog.
Yeah.
He looks like a fucking professor at a
He
college.
does.
All right.
crazy, yeah.
Like
And
we
I'm
don't
like,
remember that song.
What? Wait a minute.
Run. The radio edit on that song.
Right.
Come on now.
Yeah, nah, David Banner, we see you, nigga. All right. We know what you was doing before all this professional
But yeah,
shit.
and I don't mean that in you
Yeah,
know a
straight
way
up.
of throwing shade at all. I just think like at some point, it's like I just don't care to be involved in that stuff anymore.
I just, because you know, I'm seeing Jay-Z age, and you know what I'm saying. I feel like he's still aging gracefully. Like, you know, he's not at the forefront, but he's still like, you know, pretty consistent at his level or whatever. But you know, like I don't really see a lot of other rappers from that era that still. You got Eminem, maybe
Going through his things, but yeah.
Who else from that era? Nas, maybe.
Nah, I mean,
Kanye.
it's just maybe.
But everybody's kind of like,
there,
you know what I'm saying, kind of falling to the wayside.
Yeah.
So now you got the Kendricks and
It's
J.
just
Cole's
new.
and Drake's, and
Exactly,
like
the new
they're
age.
getting to the point where they're, you know, getting ready to get into the old head status. And I'm just wondering what that's going to look like for them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't, like, is J. Cole going to be like still going like how Jay-Z is? Kendrick still going to be going? Is Kendrick going to, I can honestly kind of see Kendrick going into more of like an Andre 3000 route where he starts singing and shit
Doing
and he
some
just
crazy
disappears and lives in fucking Egypt and doesn't ever come out. You know what I'm saying? I can see that.
Does movies and
Yeah.
you know, just like what happened? We want an album. K-Dot, we don't want to see you in a new Shaolin.
I think
movie,
K-Dot
Kung
is
Fu.
going to keep going.
Right.
I think K-Dot's going to keep going because I still feel like he just has so much more to offer. Not that Cole, not to say he doesn't have anything to offer, but like if you just kind of look at his transformation, look at, you know, aesthetically. We've seen back when he was first started, you know, kept with the fresh clothes, the fresh cut, all that stuff. A lot what we typically see with him. Now, look, he's chilling, man. He'll grow his hair out.
Yeah.
He'll be rocking a tee and some sweats. He is comfortable.
Right.
Even when performing, he's on stage
In
comfortable.
tea and sweats.
Tee, sweats, and them same retro ones. Doing tours for cheap so my fans can go.
Now
I don't
for a
care about
dollar.
none of that.
Doing the dollar
Dollar
shows.
in the Dream shows and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Chilling.
What about Drake?
We saw this coming when he was sitting on top of his old house. I was like, yeah, this man is
He's chilling.
That's true.
he's chilling,
He's
man.
vibing. What about Drake though? Where do you see Drake?
I see K-Dot.
15 years.
Well, I don't.
Or not 15 years, 10 years.
I
This is
think
right
he's
around
going
the
to do
corner.
the same thing that Jay-Z did. Cause you remember when Jay-Z's all I'm retiring, we're like, okay, ho. And he was like gone for a minute. He's like, yeah, I'm not retiring cause I'm ho. Just like Drake said
can
for a
see
while,
Drake
I'm retiring
doing that.
when I'm at such and such an age. So you say that now, but no, you're not. Cause I think you're going to be addicted to this lifestyle and this attention
Yeah,
that won't allow you to go away.
yeah. He's gonna want.
That's
that.
hard to step away from something like that.
The top spot?
Well, that and just cause he's become
He's not
so
being pushed out.
big.
He's just-
Exactly.
He'd have to just walk out.
There's a big difference between being pushed out and walking away.
Yeah,
There's
I
a
don't-
huge
I don't
difference.
I don't feel like Jay-Z was pushed out though. I feel like he walked away.
I think that's why he came back.
yeah.
Like, look at like, if you look at like pro athletes, for example, the ones who are like, man, I tried, but my body's beat up or I injured this again. I just can't do it anymore. Versus the ones who are like, no, I'm good. I'm going to walk away. And then they always end up trying to come back for
Yeah.
one more season or something like that. I feel like that.
Derrick Rose.
Or they regret
Hey, man,
and then they
he
try to
dropped
say,
50.
man, I want to. Yeah, for real.
But yeah, like I feel like now the other thing, because of how big of a name he's become and how much money he's generated, I think if Drake decided to keep his hand in the music game, he can. Like as far as you look at people like, oh, let's say if he wanted to follow in Jay-Z's footsteps, I feel like he has the influence and money and all that. If he's smart with it, he could.
I think Drake's gonna have a show in Vegas.
He said he wanted to. He said he's going to have a residency in Vegas and do nothing but this slow song.
I can see him going back to acting.
I definitely think he's going to go back to acting.
Yeah. But I don't think he's going to get into like super serious roles. I think he's probably going to get into more
Lifetime
comedic
movies.
This guy.
Oh shit, he's gonna be that nigga when they do Belly Part 2, he's gonna be that.
Where we discussed who was gonna be.
He gonna be the banana.
Look, I hope he does.
Oh,
I don't like that shit, nigga.
I hope he
Down with
does.
them niggas.
By the way,
oh shit.
hey Trillions, I want y'all to know, man. UU and Riffa told me to burn my whole apartment down.
Yeah, you got
You got
ATL poster.
it's a waste
that
of space.
ATL movie. They thought this was a game.
No,
This is not a game.
I think it's a game, but I do think you gotta.
I do think
Set the
you have
flags on fire.
I think you have a smudge on that wall.
Yeah,
That needs to be wiped off.
it
Bro,
definitely.
y'all gonna be so sick when Drake's in Belly 2. Oh, y'all gonna be sick.
I'm not gonna be sick because I already know. I already got the character you're gonna play. So
You know what though? If he was that character, that would be funny as hell.
it would probably be
That
funny as shit.
fuck.
It probably be funny as shit. I can't front. I won't front.
And since we called it here, like
We're gonna have to get you a belly poster.
Just
And
imagine.
you're gonna have to put it up.
Like the Belly poster with like the 2 stars and then just him in the background with the banana. And the fucking
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
what?
I can see him doing it though.
Yeah, but I guess we'll see in about 10 years, man. Where everybody's gonna be at. It's gonna be interesting to see, man.
Drake's
think-
gonna be like Tom Jones.
and-
Drake's gonna be like Tom Jones. He's gonna be in Vegas.
to close out that thought, man, I think that K-Dot's gonna just keep going till he did, I can see him going down 103,000 route till he's just like, the legendary West Coast old head.
Nigga just starts playing guitars and shit.
Yeah, hey,
So yo, you
just
taking
picking
this
up on
artistic shit to another level, dog.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing with his vision and what he's already done and how people. I mean, he's like at the forefront of like spreading a message with his music. Like
Right.
he has that power and he's using it as that tool. With that tool and with everything he's doing, I mean, just on movies, soundtracks, his own albums, he's definitely gonna like. The direction he could possibly take multiple directions. I mean, he's that talented. So I mean, he's possibly going to give us everything we're saying and nothing we're saying.
Another thing too, J.
Like
Cole's been
a little bit of everything.
J. Cole's been directing videos too. I forgot about that. So he might get into that too.
I think TDE is gonna continue to grow as a powerhouse too.
Oh yeah, that's not stopping. I can tell now they're already in clockwork mode.
Yeah.
Just see what they're doing Reason right now, like let them develop like slowly and everything. Reason gonna be popping.
You
Give
think
me like
TDE
3
is
years,
gonna be
Reason gonna be
the
popping.
next Aftermath, where it's
No,
a force to be reckoned with?
No, I don't think. I think TDE is going to be doing their own.
Have their own thing.
Yeah, it's going to be their own thing. I think they're going to be more of like an artist and artist development kind of spot, and people are going to pop off. It's going to take a while for certain people to pop off. Some people just shoot to the top, but you really don't want that kind of success. You don't want to come out on top, because if you come out most times, the only exception to this is Drake, but most times is whenever people come out on top, there's nowhere else to go but down.
And they fizzle out quickly.
They fizzle out quick. Drake is the only one that came out like on fire, and he's just been like consistent. But most people that usually get to that top point and is up there, usually they started from like a shit place. Mm-hmm. Like you didn't think they were even gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? That was their outlook, or that was the outlook for them. Usually those people, they build up to that point, they build the foundation, and then they're just there. You know what I'm saying? Whereas I feel like Drake, I feel like he's the only person that has been able to get up there
and
surpassed his mentor and just kept going.
It just kept going. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of, I've never seen it, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying?
You know what else I like about TDE? They have like tiers to their stardom in their roster.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have the guys coming up, then you have guys a little more known, Ab-Soul and J-Rock and them. Then you have some like Schoolboy, like Star, people know you. SZA, Star, people know you. And then like Kendrick's the big, boom, the big one.
Right.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's good for when you're bringing in this talent.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And then like, and going down some more like Sir. Amazing, and their talent's so diverse. Like,
right.
I think that TD is going to be a powerhouse, man.
I mean, they're kind of already a powerhouse, but they still operate like an indie label to an extent, which, unless they do get you to that point, there's really no reason to like try to push you to the masses like that if the masses isn't ready for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just look how long they took with SZA. Mm-hmm. I've been listening to SZA for a while. Like I've known about SZA way before, like at least 4 or 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? When I first started like hearing about SZA, and she just kind of popped off last year. You know what I'm saying? Just really kind of started to get the popping. That's a long time to be in the background after you've been signed to get to the point where you're popping. You know what I'm saying?
And yeah, like you said, some people fast, some slow, but look where she's going to be probably.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to be probably last up in this game for a while too because she's with TDE on top of the talent. You know what I'm saying? So, and they go for that good talent. They got some, like you said, powerhouse. They fucking got this shit together.
That's one thing that I think if they decide this is something that they really want to last and build, that I think OVO Sound needs to pay attention to, because there's, been people who've signed to that, that they thought, hey, we haven't gotten as much money, or maybe not the money, but we haven't got as much attention or all that, where like they have to realize like, it's not just enough to say you're signed to OVO. It's not enough to just get you a Drake feature on your mixtape. Like, I feel like when you look at OVO, there's so much energy and time and everyone's putting everything into him, which is necessary.
Right. Yeah.
But a lot of those other artists, I mean, what's going on?
They fall, they kind of come and go. Yeah.
I think they're out there though. I think they're out there. They're touring. They're doing shows.
Yeah.
They're shooting videos. They're putting out music.
It's just at a lower level.
Yeah. Well, and it's dope to give someone the opportunity. I just think
I think they're making some money. Yeah, no, I think they're making the money, but I think that I really don't know what's going on over here, but what I'm thinking is that like Division for some odd reason he just isn't popping. Like I feel like he should kind of be up there with like the Ty Dolla $ign.
I don't understand why not.
I don't understand why not either. Like he should be up there. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. I don't know what they work. I don't know what they waiting on or
the formula.
If you remember Makonnen was mad.
He was mad.
He was real mad.
Yeah.
But and like on this most recent tour,
they dropped him because he lost weight. Okay,
and
they wanted him to be fat. All right. That's just a wild thought to me.
That's
like
what's funny is that's label stuff. That's label stuff.
Wait, so is it? It's Drake's label though.
Hey, Drake calls him into the office. Hey, have a seat.
He's like,
are you filling up that seat the way you used to?
You better.
It's like,
we didn't sign you to be healthy.
Like,
he's like, hey, I see you've been losing weight. I just want to say that's good. I know you're looking a lot healthier. Your skin is glowing, but
we need to hold you back.
We have an investment, and we were expecting you to gain more weight.
Keep doing drugs.
Or at least stay the way you were.
Drake told her, he said, listen, only one person on this label gonna glow up, okay? It's gonna be me.
I can picture Drake being like, no, you're too skinny, man. You're too fit.
He found out his trainer was helping Makonnen on the side, and he's like, that's what we was paying for.
Oh, you want to get healthy.
Well, you can get lost.
Yeah, man. Shouts out to Makonnen.
Wherever he's something wrong with us.
Where is Makonnen, nigga? Where
he
is
got a
he?
song. I'm playing for you.
No, you're not gonna play that shit.
No, it's not what you think it is. Not what you think it is.
I don't want to hear that shit. I'm just trying to figure out like what happens to these people? Do they just go back to regular lives?
What do you do?
What do you do?
You don't just put Tuesday out and then go back to a 9 to 5.
No,
that's you can't even work at a 9 to 5 without somebody going to say, "Damn nigga, ain't you Makonnen?"
You got to go somewhere that they don't listen to that music at all.
Going up on a Tuesday.
Right. He has to like go somewhere where there's like no conversation. Like he has to go be like a I don't know, a personal banker or something like.
Yeah.
You can't just be out here with customers because he'll never hear that. He can't work at Target. Yeah, he can't work at Target or something like that.
No.
You could if you work in a warehouse.
Yeah. He got to be a night stalker. He put his headphones in and mind his own.
Forklifts.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that's it. That's Makonnen right now.
You got to.
Makonnen is a forklift driver. In a Wisconsin Target.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't even go to like an Atlanta Target.
Oh no.
Nah, not an Atlanta warehouse. What else we got?
It's a small town that was a small part of Wisconsin.
You gotta go like Ozark.
It's true.
Work at the distribution center.
It's true. It's true. It's true.
Oh shit.
Yo, what else we got on this list, man?
Man, we got some stuff.
What are we doing? What are we doing here?
Picture Makonnen driving a forklift. And somebody spots him and he's got to quit.
I can see them like he's sitting there stacking up the pallets, and then see someone just looking at the phone, look at him, look down, back up.
Yo, ain't you? Let's move on, bro. I'm making myself laugh.
All right.
I'm just picturing this shit, dog.
It's hilarious.
Niggas embarrassing shit. Oh man, that's
for
funny.
the culture, man. For the culture.
Fucking
So,
Drake, man. We got it's all Drake's fault.
Shit.
Oh man, for the culture. One of your favorites, Miss Sade,
The Queen.
gave us a little more music. A song off the Widow soundtrack. Yes, and we're always here for that.
Oh yeah, man.
We always here for Sade.
Yeah,
always. That's a gimme.
I know if we got any, Gen Z listeners, y'all might not recognize, but it's
No, we had to. No, it's all of our duty to make sure that we're pushing out Sade
and that
to the youth.
Yeah, and that they
Like
gain
it was
the
pushed
knowledge.
out to me.
Yeah, they gain the knowledge that they need. That they know her discography. Like
You need to know her discography. Not even the new. Not even like the newer.
I'm talking about. You need to go to the beginning.
Like Lovers Rock was cool. It was dope.
It was good. It was a good album.
But it wasn't Diamond Life.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got to go back to
Cherish the day.
That's what I'm saying. See, you got to go back to Sweetest Taboo.
Man,
Your love is king.
You need the essence of Sade.
Yeah,
so.
You really do.
Let me give him a little history. Diamond Life came out in 1984.
I know. Because I wasn't even born.
It was before we were born, and we know it still.
But have you ever listened to Diamond Life and said, "Damn, what the fuck was they on in the 80s?"
We were created to Diamond Life.
We were. Just think about that. Somebody listen.
We were 85 babies were made of Diamond Life.
Your dad was fucking, and Smooth Operator was playing in the background, and he was like, "Yeah, she talking about me, nigga." Alright.
Yeah. Smooth Operator. Yeah.
Yeah, your dad was dancing on the floor and
spinning.
He was spinning too. He had a suit
When
on.
he spun around and shit, he had spin that suave ass spin at the last minute.
Smooth Operator.
That's that Smooth Operator move right
Coast to coast, LA to Chicago.
there. Man, the queen.
It doesn't matter who you are. Your mom was listening to Smooth Operator.
Yes.
Right.
Everyone knows that song.
Of course.
Fantastic.
Man,
Classic.
well, thank you, Miss Sade.
Yeah.
Y'all know Drake has like 3 Sade tattoos, right?
No, I know he's a big fan. I know he's a real big fan of Sade. He was trying to get Sade on the song. And Sade was like, "Nah, nigga."
She's like, I don't do songs.
She was like, "I don't do light skinned niggas."
She might have said that.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you, like, that just thinking about her
poetry.
talking like that, like, blows my mind.
What you mean? It's just like poetry.
Her to say, like, no, I don't do light skinned niggas.
Yo, that shit would be.
I'm like, Sade.
Yo, she would be
You're like, why? That's what you say. You're like, why?
She would be a real queen if she did that, dog.
Is that a real?
A real fucking queen, dog. Yeah,
Oh,
shout out
man.
to Sade, man. I'm always gonna love Sade shit. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't heard this new song. I do want to hear it though.
It's that voice, though.
I'm gonna check it out.
It's that voice.
It's already released.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, you can
I'm
watch
check
it on the video on YouTube. It shows like
She got
clips
a
from the
video
movie.
for it?
It shows like clips from the movie. It's,
Okay.
It's one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, and that movie is dope as fuck too.
Right.
Here, I'll tell you the name of
Widows.
it here. It's I was just looking at it too.
Yeah, man.
The Big Unknown.
The Big Unknown? Okay,
Yeah.
bet.
Yeah, it's on her YouTube channel. Oh man! Also, when
Subscribe to that.
Yeah, for real.
for the culture,
What
man,
have I been doing?
two other legends were
my
spotted in the
life?
studio together:
Who? Where?
Missy Elliott and Timbo.
Yes. Oh,
Let me tell you something, man. We talked about Timbaland and Missy
classic pair.
on this podcast numerous times. I'm down for some new Timbaland and Missy. I actually liked her song that she came out with. Was it last year?
The last
Where they
record
from?
came out. Is it where they from?
It's the one where she was like, hey. Yeah, I don't know. It was,
I don't
but
remember
the
that.
video was crazy though. That was actually a Dave Meyers video too.
Shout out to that dude.
That video was crazy.
Yeah, I went and looked at that list, and my goodness.
Oh yes,
Right? It was crazy, wasn't it?
My goodness.
No, she's better and better. That's the song I'm talking about.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
That was pretty dope because I feel like she was
better. No,
I mean I feel like she was trying to she was able to step into the new wave while also still being Missy
herself. Yeah.
So I would like to see what her and Timbaland gonna cook.
And you saw what she did on that song that someone else doesn't know how to do. So I just pulled it up to see. Yeah, it was in 2017. It says "I'm Better" featuring Eve, Trina, Lil Kim.
There's a remix.
Guess so.
When the fuck did this come out?
And she was able to. Yeah,
we talked about how someone could take notes from such a thing.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say no names.
We don't need to give her glory.
Onika.
Oh, you did it. You did it.
There's a bar that's like dislike. They watched the whole video. They had it on like and they switched to dislike just now, dog.
They probably took up all the Twitter
off.
handles that we're looking for, but
God damn, he's pissed off all the barbs.
The barber's gonna go to war with OVO.
sorry, y'all.
Right.
Go ahead, go to war with OVO Todd. He's on Twitter.
Go
get his
get
ass.
OVO Tide. Look for Black Tide.
Yeah, Black Todd's in Brooklyn.
And Hollywood Tide.
Black Todd's in Brooklyn. Go.
You gotta reach him at off camera time.
Right. But yeah, man, I've always liked Timbaland and Missy, man. They've been my favorites for years. But
Yeah, they're great. Great
yeah.
duo.
Yeah, it's definitely
How they do that
top
shit
10
together.
duos, top 10 hip hop duos.
We need to do that list.
Are they on that list?
Are they on that list?
Top 10
God,
duos.
They've been very impactful to the culture. Definitely.
Do you count? Okay, do you count them in the same duo list as like UGK and like A-Ball, MJG, and Clips, Outkast? Are they in the same duo list? Or are they a different type of duo?
It's a different duo. It has to be a producer artist duo. Like when they come together, what they do. You know, like a Pharrell and who does he fuck with?
Dr. Dre and Eminem?
Yeah, Dr. Dre and Eminem, Pharrell and who does he fuck with? He's Snoop. Pharrell Snoop. No.
It's Pharrell.
They
Pharrell and Snoop.
Pharrell and Snoop. You know, just different duos like that. I think they fall into that list because, you know, Timbaland does vocals too, and he does rap, but for the most part, when it's a Missy Timbaland duo, the most Timbaland's doing is some like vocal parts of the beats. You know, like I can't do it. Could never try. I was about to, and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing it.
Right.
And because Timbaland's one of a kind with that shit. And,
No, you know he's.
But that's what it is. It's gonna be a Missy song with, you know, Timbaland production and his vocals.
Bro, you've heard Try. No, was it Try Again? With Aaliyah, with the baby crying?
Yeah. It's crazy.
Bro, but if you listen to, okay, you know how he does that, right?
Yeah.
You've listened to What's So Different from Genuine?
Mm-hmm.
If you listen, there's like a little, like, toy Godzilla.
Yeah.
Have you heard it?
I've heard it, yeah. Oh, yeah. I always thought, I was like, is this on the Godzilla soundtrack? Like, when I first heard it, I thought that, I was like, is this on the soundtrack? Because they got those Godzilla ad-libs in there.
Right.
That was fucking hilarious.
That sounds so crazy. Godzilla ad lib.
Yeah.
Have you heard that song? What's so different?
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to be like, yo, you really.
No, I love watching when they like how they get these certain sounds and things.
Yeah, it's crazy how they do that shit.
Have you heard 100% Genuine? The album? The whole album?
Bro, it's been a long time.
The one that has So Anxious on it?
It's been a long time.
It's a great album.
The one that... No. Listen to me. That's how I know you heard it.
Here we go.
The one that has So Anxious on it.
Okay.
Have you heard that album?
Right. Yeah, it's been a long time.
Oh, okay. You saying, yeah, you heard it.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
You know what? That's what I'm going to do this week. I ain't listening to none of this new shit. I'm revisiting.
Okay, speaking of which, that's all the fuck that I did this past week.
Oh, really?
We ain't doing no fucking reviews, y'all. All right.
Oh, yeah.
We got
Newsflash.
Newsflash, buddy.
Spoiler alert if you're waiting for the end to the reviews.
Fucking reviews.
Sorry
this
you
week.
took so long to tell you, but yeah, no reviews this
Fucking
week.
15 albums dropped. Like, no, fuck that.
Yeah.
All right.
Go listen to the last episode because we reviewed multiple albums. So you get your fix there if you didn't hear it already.
2 albums that I've been listening to this week. Hip hop albums. DMX, Flesh in My Flesh, Blood on My Blood.
Great album. Fucking love it.
Fantastic album.
Fucking love all his
Front
albums.
to back.
Yes. All the way.
Okay.
Fucking love that shit.
And
The Omen.
Omen.
Love it.
That's an amazing.
Yes,
amazing song.
I love it.
Bring Your Whole Crew is an amazing intro to us.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
What else
And
did you
I
hear?
was listening to 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been running those back to back, and I was just like,
I was gonna
quality rap albums, hard, gangster, violent.
Yeah.
I loved it. I was like, fuck, why the fuck is the violence in rap gone? I know everybody's like, oh, like we're just we're more intelligent and, you know, we've evolved as human beings. All that bullshit.
Yeah.
I want violence in my rap, nigga.
Yeah, I want to hear that.
Okay,
shit. Yeah,
I miss that shit.
That's.
Am I wrong for one violence?
I thrived off that
That's
shit.
what I'm saying.
Y'all
I
don't,
gained energy from that
Yeah,
shit.
you got me hyped, got me ready for
y'all
the
don't
day.
know
I'm
how
ready to take
excited
on
he
the
is for
fucking
this
world.
21 album.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I like 21, because he's like the last, like,
Less of a dying breed.
it's the last of a dying fucking breed, bro. That's
For
pretty
real.
much what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He tried to reform himself too, and he's like, nah, fuck that.
I'm glad he didn't.
Yeah. I needed
Stay savage.
I needed to be violent.
You would have
dark,
been
bro.
20. It wouldn't have been 21 Savage no more if he wasn't as savage anymore.
Yeah.
He would have. I don't know what he would have been. It would just been 21. Just 21.
Right.
He'd have had to take off the savage.
Who else is violent? Is anybody else that? I mean, 21 Savage isn't even all that violent, but he kind of is in some instances. You know what I'm saying? But who else is
There's
out there that's
not.
hard and violent like that?
You got a lot of artists that are out here like yelling, but it's not like
That's
actually
not-
violent. Like
yeah.
the
No,
lyrical
it's not.
content isn't actually violent.
Yeah.
No.
Nobody.
No, nobody.
It's like that's
more
not. It's
drugs
not a
than
thing.
anything.
Yeah, it's not a thing anymore. It's all
You have
drugs and
You have a lot of aggressive
Philosophy,
music, but no violent
and
music.
jewelry. Yeah, you get that, but
I want violence.
I guess Xxxtentacion kind of gave a little bit of that. Like he was doing it,
he had a little bit of
a
violence,
little bit in there,
tendencies in there.
but yeah. Other than
I
that,
liked hearing DMX say, "I got blood on my hands because there's no remorse. I got blood on my dick because I fucked the corpse. I'm a nasty nigga. When you pass me, nigga." I was like, "Yes, thank you."
that shit is raw.
It's
and
literally,
uncut.
it's literally like what Sade does for me, DMX also does for me, but
In a different way.
violence. In a
See,
violent way. It
what's up?
soothes me.
It does.
It does. It relaxes me.
It's
I'm being
nurturing.
Right, and then I just love how you were telling us about them. Then we
Violence is nurturing.
got caught listening
what are
to
we doing
it.
here? No. Oh man! Shit. Do not take me literal.
Yeah, no, don't.
You used poor mom discovered what he was listening to. And
No, I think I told it on this podcast.
My mom, when I was young, and she fucking heard what I was listening to. She heard I was listening to 3 6 Mafia. She fucking started.
Bro,
she started praying. Started saying,
Bro.
"This ain't. You're not playing this in my music player."
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
Like, this,
It
this
was a
CD
fight,
player
right?
here, none of that music goes in this one. And I would push the limits because I'd be playing it loud, and all of a sudden she'd hear some shit that she didn't like that they say. And she'd be in the kitchen in the middle of making dinner, and it'd be like, record skip. And she'd turn and look at me like, get that out of my stereo. Like, I was like, she
How
heard
old
it,
were
she
you?
heard it. I was a kid. The 90s. Like, 3 6 Mafia came out like 94, 95, 96.
So you were like
getting
10?
up. Yeah, I was like
10 years old. All right.
So it's understandable, I guess.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I
That's a
think
little
back.
kid.
I think about it. I'm like, oh, I probably shouldn't have been listening to this shit. Yeah.
no,
Yeah, because that was like.
But it
my
was
mom
so entertaining.
taking me to church on Sundays on a regular and all that stuff. She was like, "Yeah, what are you listening to on your off time?"
Right.
I was like, "Hey, it's music."
I know. You're like, I've been listening to Will Smith.
Yeah, we had that too.
Well, Fresh Prince.
Will Smith, DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Yes,
You damn right. It's
yes.
summertime, Mom.
I do believe in Jesus.
No.
Yes.
I listen to 3 6 Mafia. Like, oh, but you'll let me listen to Bone Thugs and Harmony. She took me to the concert and everything.
That 3 6 Mafia though is on another level.
Just
shit.
Ouija, are you with me?
Oh,
you know,
shit.
They got dark too.
Yeah, 3 6 Mafia. Just the name alone was enough to turn people off.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And then
That's what
and
turned
then
my mama off.
I remember my dad looking at a 3 6 Mafia album that we had. He turned it over and it was like Hypnotized Minds.
Yeah, it's
Hypnotized Minds. And
Yeah,
he was
say
like,
that shit. It hypnotized me.
and he was like,
It got me.
she listens to this devil shit and it hypnotizing your mind. I was like, shut up, nigga.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Bro,
Put it on there. Who run it? Who run it? They're like,
Where, nigga?
Where is the butt?
You had your parents listen to Body Parts.
Oh shit! Hey, they get to the 666 Clubhouse. My goodness,
my mom disliked Juicy J so much that you remember that skull shirt he made real popular.
Yeah,
she refused to pay for it. I wanted one so bad. She's like, no.
Yeah,
it's just too easy.
And I think she also called it devil music or something like that.
Yeah.
It was all devil music, bro.
Yeah, they called it. But then you go on the website, literally like 36mafia.com or whatever, and there's like on there, like one of the things they state is like, no, we are not, like literally like the paragraph is like, we are not devil worshippers. We just believe in the evil forces that are around us. And that's some real shit. Is there an evil force? Is there not? If there's a heaven, there has to be a hell.
Right.
You know, and there's a lot of people that say there's a lot of evil on earth. Right. You know what I'm saying? More violence than good.
Mean, flesh in my flesh, blood in my blood. It was just literally DMX standing there with his hands and blood all over his whole body. Yeah.
The album cover looked violent, bro.
What's that?
The album cover just looks violent.
It looks violent, right?
I thought it was artistic ignorance.
My mom wasn't trying to hear none of that.
Yeah, she wasn't. My mom was. I was like, listen, this is what he's talking about. I was like trying to break it down. I was rap genius before rap genius.
Breaking it down to your mom.
I was like, what he's saying, what Earl Simmons is saying here.
what Dark Man X is saying.
Listen, Mom, listen. What he's saying here is he feels that he's a much harder person than the other person. Doesn't necessarily mean that he's gay bashing.
No.
He just feels like he's harder. That's all. Yeah. This is me at 12 years old trying to explain that.
Bro, my mom took my edited DMX shit.
Oh, shit.
Again, because I didn't have my own stuff. I'm listening to Party Up, which they'll never remember. They liked that song. Right. Because it's catchy.
The funny thing about Party Up was grown-ups fucking loved that song. They used to say that shit in church.
They did.
They used to be like, oh, it's about to get hot up in here, up in here.
They loved that shit. They loved that shit when she was actually listening to it one day. We were in the car. I'll never forget this shit. So the beginning, he's like, if I gotta bring it to you, Cal, it's just gonna be quick. All your messages to jail for, it's the edited one. All your messages to jail for, it's like, well, woo! Yeah. She's like, what? I was like, he didn't say it though. She's like,
said,
but you knew what he was gonna say.
Right.
Eject.
Yeah. It's
eject. Out the window.
Bro, like, when that song was on the charts and it was like number 1 or whatever.
Yeah.
I remember listening to Walt Baby Love, right? On like a Sunday night or something, right? And they go through like the top songs or whatever on the Billboard, like top 10 songs or whatever. Yeah. They was like, and number 1 is gonna be DMX Party Up in Here. You hear the beat in the background and he's like, due to the lyrics in the song, we are not going to play even the edited version. We are gonna just play the instrumental. And they played the instrumental for 4 fucking minutes, bro.
It is a fire instrumental.
It's a fire instrumental. And I had all the words in my head. I was like, 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside.
Like, I don't need the lyrics. I got this.
Oh, Rough Rider.
That was a classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. Shout out to Dark Man X. I'm gonna listen to some more DMX.
Yeah, I need to. Like, I have all the albums still. All the CDs. So, I mean, I don't have to go to CDs no more. Right. Just stream them motherfuckers.
Right there on top.
Go.
Yeah.
That's all I need to do.
Yeah, because you know what's real crazy too? The algorithms know what else was popping at that time period. So when I put in 50 Cent, it showed me a bunch of other albums that came out around that time. I actually listened to Kings of Crunk too, by the way.
Oh, okay,
nice. Yeah, I went back and listened to hard shit, man.
See, DMX is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, East Coast rapper of all time. Like one of my favorites. It's one of my favorites, I'd say.
He's one of my favorites too.
And he's up there because it's like he was very impactful to me. Like,
to me too.
Like I listened to him a lot. Right. Like when he was out there, I was just like, "This is my shit. Album coming out. I need to get that shit." You know,
bro. I listened to that.
Football games, sports. Before I fight somebody, you know, like I'm listening to DMX.
Right. I listened to his first 3 albums. His 4th one too. But I listened to those first 3 albums like I ran those back to back like all the fucking time.
Like if you got in my car, you're probably like, "Damn, DMX still." Yeah. It's like, yeah, DMX still. DMX still. You're damn right. DMX still. Yeah. I mean, yeah, most people, that's how it was.
Yeah, because he was just too real, though. I really wish that all that didn't happen.
I loved his bluntness.
he was definitely blood. He was just violent, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? They were all violent. Rough Riders, the Lots,
yeah.
they were violent, bro.
Drag On.
Eve was kind of violent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she was the pit bull in the skirt. She had to be.
Good times.
Yeah.
Good times. We got anything else on the list, man?
Yeah, man. Something fun to close out the show here.
We ran on a tangent.
We have some fun. So we'll call this one On This Day.
Oh, nice.
On This Day.
November 12th. This first one's for Riffa here. We got On This Day in November 12th, 1991. We had the release of Tupacalypse Now.
Oh. Your favorite Pac album?
The debut studio album.
It has to be up there because it's what started it all. I mean, without that, we wouldn't have got All Eyes on Me. We wouldn't have even reached Machiavelli.
Is this one your favorite album? Though? Your favorite Pac album?
No, it's not. It's still not.
Talking all this shit. It's the one that set it off.
It is, but you gotta respect
it's not that
it.
one.
You still gotta respect it. Right. You still gotta respect it.
Which one is your favorite?
My favorite album. I mean, that should be All Eyes on Me, man.
All right.
I feel like we're asking to pick his favorite child.
It's a double disc, and it's like from front to end, like both discs. It was just great, and then, but then,
it's one with Me and My Girlfriend.
No, that's Machiavelli.
Oh, okay.
And that's second place, and that's they were both released, or not both.
Close to each other.
Yeah, close to each other.
Within a year.
Yeah. And it was right there when he passed away and all the shit was going on. Like, singles were still out there and it was still being pumped out there. I Ain't Mad At You was out there pretty much showing, like, what was going to happen.
Right.
It was crazy. Like, he shot that video. People were like, damn, did he know? So, I mean, with Tupac, that shit, every album's great, but I mean, it stand out to me. Like, obviously, the one that impacted me because I grew up around it a little bit more than the other. It was around my time. All Eyes on Me and Machiavelli, but the other ones I was around because my brother.
But Tupacalypse was what set it all off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, man. 27 years ago.
Also on this day, November 12th, 2002. I feel like you already know. Blueprint 2.
You should have known that.
Blueprint 2?
Just like I should have known. Just like I should know Tupac.
Gift and the Curse.
That's weird that both our favorite rappers dropped.
November 12th, 2002.
That's really weird.
2002.
That was when I was like...
That's actually why we are friends, probably.
Probably.
The start of the line for
that was when I was smoking hella weed.
Yeah.
And Jay-Z was at peak.
Prime time.
Yeah, he was prime time.
And that was his 7th.
Yeah, he was prime. He had just came off. Well, he had just came off Blueprint 1. Blueprint 2 didn't get as much fanfare because of it was a little bloated. You know what I'm saying? There was definitely some tracks he probably could have. They weren't bad tracks, but they just didn't.
Yeah,
they didn't really serve it. Some of the tracks is just a separate purpose on that album, but it was still a lot of solid ass songs on that album.
Like, yeah,
a lot of solid ass songs. He also admitted defeat to Nas on there too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, on the Blueprint 2, baby, on the way. HOV, yeah, that's kind of a trash hook. Nah, I think it's kind of a trash hook. I'm gonna be real with you.
It happened.
The beat, the verses that he was spitting, amazing.
Yeah,
hook, trash, pure trash. All right, he was like, "Oh, behave."
You know, with the Austin Powers and shit.
He did, bro. I was like, "What the fuck, dog?"
Hey, he got away with some shit.
Yeah, he did get away with some shit.
He did.
I did rock with it at the time, but I'm thinking about it now. I'm like, damn, really, nigga? Like, oh, behave? Okay.
Oh, behave. That shit was washed when he did. I'm like, really? But, oh well. He's allowed.
Yeah.
I got
classic, though.
One more on this day. Your boys, Cameron and Dame Dash.
This is the one I was talking about.
They made their appearance on the O'Reilly Factor, and they did not disappoint.
So, do you remember the You Mad? Do you remember that shit?
I do, but I don't.
Throwbacks and all. They were all there.
They were on the O'Reilly Factor, acting fucking ignorant as shit. It's a classic moment for hip hop because
Boston.
Dame Dash was on there too. Just imagine Dame Dash and Cameron at peak.
Yeah.
Cam and Dame, peak Harlem. Right, how they be acting, and then on the O'Reilly Factor,
yeah.
on Fox News.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
That's how they felt. They gave one of those moments.
I know you, doggy. You started on Current Affairs. You remember that show? He was like, "No, I didn't." Shit. He was like, "I'm gonna get at you, doggy." Like, yo, why is Cameron talking to this man like this?
I just love he's out there. You mad?
Like you mad? Why are you talking to this old ass white man like this, dog?
You know, yeah, he probably just like he's so out of touch. You don't know what the fuck the way he's talking to him is just like, why are you saying it like that?
Yeah, that shit was
I'm not
hilarious.
mad
Because you know at that time period, Bill O'Reilly used to have people come on his show, and then he wouldn't let them fucking talk.
Yeah,
and then
act like he shut him down just because you never gave him a chance to have a rebuttal.
Yeah, fuck Bill O'Reilly. I'm glad he's fucking gone.
He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit for a long time. We never liked him.
He was never liked ever.
Yeah, he was never liked.
Not by us, at least. Yeah.
One of my favorite.
Not by the truth be told.
One of my favorite disses is by
Ludacris?
Snoop on that Ludacris track. Who let these souls in my room?
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Yeah. Bill O'Reilly had all the rappers pissed off because all the rappers just be pissed the fuck off with Bill O'Reilly, dog. Because he'd be up there saying some dumb shit about rap. Shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah, he just put his 10 cents and 15 cents. Nobody wanted a fucking penny. Everyone just shut the fuck up. Because he was like always running his fucking mouth, and hip hop was like, no.
It's funny because
shooting back at him.
You can't talk that way at all today. If he had a show today, he was talking like how he was talking back then.
Hell no.
He wouldn't even make it. He wouldn't even make it out the first couple months, bro. He wouldn't make it.
No.
Yeah. Shouts to the society. Evolving.
For real.
We got anything else, man? No, we done?
We done, man. Just quick shout out to Rihanna.
Is anything going on with Rihanna this week?
She's doing well. Some stuff about some of her lines.
He got a burn on his neck from that cigarette that she burned on his neck.
I don't know what was happening in that episode.
Shouting out Riri so much, but Drake, his brother Drake was the one that's talking about he wish he married her.
That's what it is. Okay, that's where the family beef is. All right.
I knew I shouldn't have gone there.
Yo, he's got burns on his neck from cigarettes. Rihanna's burned cigarettes on his neck.
They're not gonna know. Well, we also knew listeners like, what they talking about?
No, he lets Rihanna brand him, y'all.
Yep.
Did I say that?
By the end of it,
yeah, he did.
By the end of it, it's gonna say Riri. And Burns.
Does it burn?
And Burns is gonna say Riri.
Does it let us Riri? Shout out to everybody that joined us for this episode 140. Thank you. We are gonna probably review a couple albums next week.
Probably.
Yeah.
We'll get back to that just because we were just overwhelmed with the last week.
Yeah. Side note, I've been listening to rock music.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm listening to rock music.
I just been listening to whatever my girl's been listening to. I didn't listen to music on my own. I just whatever she's been playing, which she's been playing all types of music. Probably some fucking what's his name? That dude that be singing fucking and play. God, I can't even think of his name.
I realize that I'm just not because I've been reviewing albums that I haven't been exposed to other types of music like I used to.
Yeah,
I used to really be exposed to a lot of different shit. You know what I'm saying?
I was too for a while.
I've kind of fell off that train. I just need some new inspiration and shit.
I think it's because since we've been reviewing so much.
That's what it is.
We've just been packed with
they barely give us time to listen to the hip hop acts.
Exactly. So it's like we don't get.
I can't even sit with one person's album for 3 days.
You can't. You fucking can't.
That's what it was. I was probably listening to some Michael Bublé or some shit.
Hey,
I went to the rock Entitled, and I just played where it says like new tracks. I just hit play and I just let it roll through to see what's new. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of OG rock groups that are still out here.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? That
still putting
out shit. Yeah.
I didn't even check that shit out too.
Shouts out to the OG Rock, all right? Like POD.
That's one thing I haven't really used the title for. I haven't used the title for Rock really too much.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. There's all kind of genres in here that just get.
I probably clicked pop on title, like hit the pop section more than I've hit Rock because my niece and shit like that.
Right.
And my girl, just so so I'm not listening to 3 6 Mafia with my girl.
Nah, man, they got reggae, like reggae, metal.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go on there and do that.
Just do a quick run through.
I'm gonna go on every single one and just look at what they even have.
Just see what the hot shit is. You know what I'm saying? I might go to the folk Americana section.
Okay.
Fuck it. I'm gonna go to.
I'm not.
I'm gonna go to the Tejano. I'm gonna go to Spanish. Get in touch with my roots.
All right. You don't know Spanish.
Sí habla español. Tú no sabes nada, okay?
You saying the shit that everybody be saying.
So what did I say?
You said, yes, I don't know Spanish.
I said, yes, I do. And I said, you don't know nothing. So you had it all off.
No, you said, yes, I don't.
That's why Ms.
You literally said, yes, I don't know Spanish.
Kicked you out of her class. Yeah, I took it back to what grade was that again? Shit.
I think it's like 11th grade. Yes, y'all, we're at the end of the podcast. We appreciate everybody for joining us. Shout out to all the trains out there. Make sure you go to trailmag.com/merch for the merch, trailmag.com.
Yes. Support.
Right. Make sure you subscribe on all the podcast apps.
Every platform.
Spotify. Follow us on all the social media, at Ben Traumatic on all social media.
At Big UU 254 on Twitter, at Riffa 254, and we're gonna have off camera Todd.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have off camera Todd here shortly.
Yeah, hopefully. We're gonna try to get
off camera Todd. That's gonna be interesting.
He needs to join the party, and then once he's in there, maybe I'll join.
Yo, if
back in the mix,
if off camera Todd Twitter starts up, let me tell you, you want to talk about some hot takes?
Oh shit!
There's gonna be some fucking hot takes on that.
There's
Twitter
a lot of
account,
stuff
bro.
I don't say on here that I might be willing to tweet out anonymously.
Yeah. It ain't anonymously if they know it's you.
Yeah,
they know.
Well,
it's
they know
me,
off
but they
camera
don't know
Todd.
it's me.
But he's
don't know it's you. No one will ever know who you are.
He's basically the nigga on Home Improvement.
Yeah, he's Wilson. He's Wilson. He's
Wilson
Todd. He's Wilson Todd. That's what it is, Wilson Todd.
We gonna be about this thing, know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm talking about?
Deuces.
Smoke some, bitch. A fight go with that.
Fucking Wilson Todd.
Thanks for listening to the Truth Be Told podcast. Be sure to subscribe and log on to Trillmatic.com for the latest in underground music, film, fashion, and more.